To 20 Sides to Every Story. My name is Casey. Tonight we're going to be playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We are working our way through the Dark Tower, the upcoming original Adventures Reincarnated release by Goodman Games. They have been kind enough to give us some early playtest materials, and we are working our way through that. My fine party of adventurers here had a little bit of a break last week because we were doing our Week of Giving. But about 2 weeks ago, some things happened. One of our party members, Blitz, discovered a floating gem hovering in the air, reached out towards it, plucked it from the air, and then slammed it into their own forehead, where it now resides. One of our party members, Andry, made his way down a flight of stairs, taking a look around, and discovered tracks, long serpentine body, lizard-like feet, and a lack of corpses, which is odd because the party did make a good number of corpses not long ago. And that is where we had wrapped things up. We are going to be short a player for a little while here. Our Cleric Dahrian, who is of the Twilight domain, is being a little twilighty right now. So whether distracted studying the room in which the gem once floated, or perhaps communing with their deity, or just trying to shake off having been dead 3 or 4 days ago. You know, any of those things could be what's distracting Dahrian, but Dahrian will be lurking in the background for the session for a bit, and hopefully joining us a little bit later. As that was a very brief recap, and we did have a 2-week break, let's kind of kick it around the table here for a quick introduction and a reminder of what might be important to the party at this point. We're going to leave Blitz to last, just to give Blitz a chance to think through what their little gem might have been whispering into their head. We're going to start with Tann first to hear what brownie treats might have been suggested from another gem that dwells within their bag of holding. Tann, could I get an introduction for yourself, and what do you think the party should be up to today?
Oh boy, that's a good question. Well, I can at least start with the introduction parts.
Sure.
I'm Jenna. I am playing Tann Grisner. He is a centaur, sorcerer mainly. Doesn't make the smartest decisions, but it usually works out okay in the end. Most important thing right now is he's probably definitely more focused on like the survival aspect of things. Because when they first came here, it was like, okay, like get an old guy to pay his taxes. Now we're 4 floors down in a dungeon of good versus or dark versus light. Was it good versus evil?
Good versus evil. Mitra versus Set.
Yeah. Take your opposition. Chaos versus law. That's probably more accurate. Chaos versus law. So now he's kind of more focused on surviving it, but he's also kind of like just having like a grand old time, like with just how crazy everything is down here. But yeah, definitely focused on the survival aspect of getting through each room okay.
Sounds good. And with that summary, we'll go over to Andry. Andry was the one, I believe, who started exploring down that flight of stairs, and I believe as we were closing out, rolled us a low number on our fateful D6 and discovered the tracks. Lizard-like prints. Looks to be 6-legged. There's too many prints overlapping each other for it to be less, but a very long, sinewy? Serpentine body. Sinewy and serpentine. Why not? Andry, introduction for yourself, and then what do you think should be happening today?
Hello, I am Percy, and I am playing Andry, who's the adventurous sort, and is enjoying his time down in this dungeon. He also has a few questions, such as, how many pets do we need? Can we get another one? Tahir? Maybe? Is that okay? Blitz, if you put that chaotic gem in your head, would you be chaotic neutral? And what would happen if you put the lawful one in your head? Oh my god, mind blown.
You got it. Speaking of mind blown and whether pets could be gathered or samples or segments, Tahir, who has had some self-esteem issues from time to time over the gathering of samples, what might you be doing as an introduction, and then what do you think is important today? You tend to maintain the list, so...
Well, hi, I'm Daw. I'm playing Tahir Lozano, level 10 blade singing wizard, and not worthy of being sampled in any capacity. Forever, just plain old wizard. Not good enough for anything. There's still the rest of this floor to explore, and then... Oh boy, I have so many theories. Pets? You want to keep the lizard? I mean, we already have a lizard. It's in a box right here.
As you hold up the lizard that's in the box, the lizard's like, hey.
That's a smart lizard.
But this one only does have 4 legs. What is the point of having only 2 legs when you could have 4?
Or 6.
And
or
then he
8
ponders.
like a spider.
I can answer you that. I mean, I don't know how to answer you that, but I got 4 legs, and he's gonna like kick up his hooves.
Probably a definite conversation we should have. Blitz, what is your concept of legs?
And on that, let's turn it over to Blitz for an intro and what's on today, and a concept of legs.
I have often wondered why they only gave me 2. Hence my creation.
Rorf, says Bowser.
Is that the origin story of Bowser? What if 4 legs?
What if legs but 4?
I think Blitz, man, as far as the gem, he's, I don't know how much it would really change him. He's already kind of in those, I feel like that neutral kind of mindset. Like he's just trying to figure out, since we've started here, are we good? Are they evil? Does it matter? You know, that type of stuff. Like, when it comes to law and chaos, he knows that he has his rules that he's meant to follow, and so far he's done so, but, you know.
Has he?
Why?
Has he done so? But, excellent. And then as far
he
as...
seeks to gather new information.
Yeah, and then as far as what to do today, with your gem and as you make your way down, what things might you be thinking about as being important for the party to tackle today?
Probably still seeking out more knowledge and information, as that's, you know, that doesn't really have an alignment per se.
Sure.
But just information and knowledge of in and of itself is kind of almost like the pinnacle of neutrality, you know, like in a sense, I guess.
Sounds good. So, as the party is making its way down the stairs, they do see those serpentine tracks, those lizard-like footprints, and the absence of bodies, a little listening, and they can hear, coming from the north, the sound of bones crunching, meat being swallowed, going down. There's a little bit of a tussle and a tear every once in a while. Whatever's eating up there is not polite about it. Other noises and smells that you might pick up from when you came down here. To the east and south, leaking out from below the double doors there, you can smell meat cooking. Less of a charnel, nasty smell, more of an actual, oh, somebody's actually cooking as compared to burning the dead.
What does the cooking smell like?
It's just a tiny hint coming out from under the doors, but you're like, oh, somebody's cooking in this general area. You know, like you catch a little whiff of barbecue as you're going by. You're like, that could be ribs or that could be burgers. I just smell the fat, you know, turning into deliciousness.
I want to say ribs.
Could be
That's
ribs.
I'm like, Daw, did you hear ribs?
Could be ribs.
I like ribs.
Should we go down and check it out? Maybe they can feed us.
I mean, I love Dahrian's cooking and all, but he hasn't made a mean stack of ribs at all in these whole 2 weeks, and I'm very hungry for some ribs. It smells amazing. I'm so hungry.
Dahrian, more of a baked goods person, and the food that you've been getting from the gnomes and Goldheart are more of a mushroom-based situation.
How was an elf supposed to survive on plants alone? This is horrible.
Do we go talk to the meat guy?
I mean, we could, but there's also the har lizards just a little that way.
That is true. I'm sorry, Casey. Do you mind pointing the directions of the sound again?
Sure, you got it. So the honk 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 noises are coming from up north here, where your memory recalls there should be a giant pile of hydra meat, and also several corpses of fairly large monkeys scattered about. You did light those on fire, but you didn't have time to really take care of it, so they're just kind of burnt up there. But something is taking care of them for you.
Do you want me to sneak over and see what it is?
If you'd like to, we still have telepathy, as we all are staring at each other.
You know what we should do? We should lure him into that death room that took out Dahrian. That'd be fun.
If it's small enough.
Oh, what if it's the dragon?
Nah, he's more eloquent than that. One step at a time. Let's just say that. One step at a time.
Okay. Lizard or the other chef?
Blitz, what do you want to do? Wait, you don't need. I know what you want to do. You want to take care of the lizards. Let's go get another pet.
I am open to either option.
I'm starting to think that's not at all what Blitz wants it, but you want a pet, Andry. What, is a griffin not enough for you?
And a dog?
Yeah, but what?
A lizard?
Do you want here's the lizard. He'll hand the box that has the lizard in it. He still has for some reason.
If acquiring animal companions is our mission, I should point out we have incapacitated several possible pets.
We also fed at least 4 of them to a dragon, so there's that.
Yes, those would be no longer eligible for adoption.
These things do happen in this day and age.
Dragons
Pets.
like to eat a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder if the dragon has a master.
He doesn't seem like the guy who has a master.
Are we talking about on a more like a literal level or a more philosophical level?
If we're
How
the ones
deep do you
feeding,
go into this?
if we're the ones feeding the dragon, doesn't that mean we're the master?
I'm gonna err on the side of no.
That is an interesting prospect.
Well, it's like, well, Andry, if you think about it, if I were to go to the bar upstairs and I buy you a nice old brewski just for you, and I say, here, I got it. Am I your master then?
As long as you keep buying the brew. Maybe.
No, it's just a nice, refreshing beverage shared among companions. It's not like I do everything for you. It's not like I'm your parent or anything.
But you do a lot.
No, I don't. Nope. Not enough.
And as
You're the wizard. You do plenty.
as the party is talking, considering the ethical and moral ramifications of their ongoing adventure, could I have, and lizards, could I have somebody roll me a fateful D6?
What if we say no?
Oh.
Well,
never
then
mind,
I would roll the
Jenna.
fate d6 and it would be a much lower number. But a 2 is okay. So from the noise to the north, it sounds like whatever had been eating up there is probably done, and you can start to hear claws scraping and a belly dragging.
I'm kind of curious about what it is.
Let's go take a peek.
Let's go
Come on,
see if
Tann.
it's a new possible pet.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Party.
take out my steel mirror to prepare for checking down the hallway.
You got it. Party heads around to the west. There's bodies of trolls and a couple of hyenas that had been scattered about here. Those have all been cleaned up so far. As you make your way into what once was Halfrung's apartment, you can see that the monkeys that had been slain in here are no longer. Andry, the noise is still coming from up to the north.
Zig had a big appetite.
You make your way into the small storage area, sacks of grain, things like that, still fairly undisturbed. But into the room to the north, it looks like somebody let off many, many, many fiery explosions in this room. It's a ruined thing, sitting sadly in a crumbly little charred heap in the corner in the cage, what was probably once a creature, but otherwise all set. The door to the north is open, and Andry, as you make your way up to that northern door, you can see something. It is not quite as depicted because I didn't have anything that ugly. What you see...
I think that's the word you'd use.
What, ugly?
I don't think I have anything that ugly.
I didn't have anything that ugly. 25 feet long, snake-like, the body having multiple large lumps in it. You can see from the stretched out skin of the snake, some of those lumps look like a dog-like shape surrounded in a sausage wrap. Others are sort of lumpy, like they might have been monkeys at one point. And then one massive lump that was probably the hyena. The head of the creature that's ingested these things is crocodilian in nature, but it looks like someone just took a crocodile front and smacked it on to a giant body. It does not look natural at all. Supporting this bulk, a set of 6 legs that are struggling to scrape it along the ground as it twists and shifts, heading away to the south.
Huh.
Report, Andry. What do you see?
The best pet ever. We have to tame it.
What does that mean, though?
I don't know how. Tahir,
What
do
do
you
you-
know how to tame this thing?
I don't even know what the thing is. Are you referring to the big crocodile lizard thing that has 6 legs?
Yeah.
Positive
don't-
reinforcement.
I don't know. I
I
don't
think
I've ever heard
it's
of
pretty
something-
well fed.
Well, then a food-based incentive is very bad at this circumstance, then. Something else has to be, presented to it to give it something to not immediately kill you.
What do you got? What's your idea?
I am merely a wizard. I don't dabble in such druidic ideals.
You can
So,
see that it
Tann?
reaches
Nada.
the sort of
Tann, you're a druid, right?
No,
What?
I'm a sorcerer.
Wait.
not a druid.
I know, right?
Not a druid. So you can see that the creature reaches kind of that narrow point between the cave wall and then the tower. It's only maybe a 5-foot gap, and its crocodilian head just turns sideways and starts jamming through, and then the little legs are grabbing onto the spot and trying to pull the bulk. You can see it kind of squeezing through. Like you can hear the internal bits of the Hydra and the monkeys cracking as bones kind of have to shift to make its way through, and it's just like, it's making that little like grunting noises, as it tries to pull its way through.
It's going north?
It's trying to go north now. It had headed south for a moment, kind of got a running start at this little spot, and now it's like cramming its way in there.
Blitz, you got any ideas?
Do not show fear.
Alright. Sounds good.
Be assertive. Perhaps try coaxing it.
Do you think talking to it might help?
No, I once met a man in a city not too far from here who had a thing where he danced with a snake. Maybe it's something like that.
You gotta do a little dance for him.
Alright.
You-
I'll
a
go out
lot
and
of-
start dancing.
A lot of lateral movements. Just do this, man.
A lot of lateral movements, you say. So, Andry, as you step out and start doing lateral movements, I guess? The just shift to the left, shift to the right, shift to the left, shift to the right.
A little guidance to help his dance.
Your entrance and movements attract the creature's attention. Rather than try and pull itself back up and give up on the distance that it's made, the head just sort of flops back, twists sideways, and then comes back through you. So it's now sort of folded over on itself. If this thing has a spine, it is not connected in any fashion. Then its head just turns and it looks down at you with half of its bulk shoved through the little gap and the other half doubling back. As it looks down, you can feel echoing in your head, "I am eater of corpses, and you are."
I'm Andry. Wait, you're the one that cleaned up all our mess? Thank you.
You are wise to thank me.
We all hear this, or
Just in Andry's head at the moment,
only Andry? Oh yeah.
just beaming into his head.
Good, Andry. Andry, good. It's rolling over. Positive reinforcement.
It's in a submissive position.
It's glad that we fed it.
What do you mean?
It says that it's the eater of corpses.
What do you mean?
It speaks.
What?
It's talking
it's
to
talking
you?
to me.
Andry, you're an amazing animal trainer.
Apparently. So you want more food? Would that make you happy?
I could eat.
How much do you eat? Are
Everything.
you ever full?
Never.
Oh.
I hunger eternally.
If you get too big, you're never going to fit through there.
And like as you say that, he just sort of like turns his head and looks at the rock that's kind of got him hung up. His crocodilian jaws open, and he just starts slowly chewing on the rock to make more room for himself.
Honestly, to hear this would be the best pet ever.
Andry, you should discourage chewing on the walls.
It's bad for his teeth.
Well, you guys could talk to it too.
I don't know if I want to.
It seems friendly.
That's what they all say.
A little
That's
more
when
of
they
the
get ya.
bulk makes its
And they
way
chew on
through
your
into the
corpse.
hallway. The two back sets of legs are still scrambling for purchase to pull it through, while the crocodilian head's just like slowly gnawing with one eye sort of looking up at you.
You're tall, big man.
I'm just curious how this will go. I don't even know what to say. I just kind of want to watch to see what happens.
Can you go to different floors?
I can go wherever I please.
Oh, because we've left lots of bodies up on the other floors.
And like as you say that, you see like a little bit of drool start to fall out of the side of the mouth that's angled down.
You're right, Blitz. I am good at this.
Yes.
You've got the secret touch.
He's saying all the right command words.
Yeah.
Now that the
I'll
bulk
admit,
of the
this is
Hydra,
going much better than I thought.
now that the bulk of the Hydra is kind of into the next bot, the next pieces are kind of like popping through, and then the snake body sucks back and pops through and sucks back and pops through and sucks back as it's putting more and more of its bulk through.
All right. Yeah, go eat the rest of the bodies and we'll clean this place up. Wait, if you eat the bodies, can they come back still?
Can the bodies come back?
Yeah, we were told that the people here that die, they come back eventually. They come back to life.
My consumption of their mortal forms will do nothing to delay the reincarnation of the servants of my master.
Oh, you work for him.
And like
Her.
pop, 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 more pieces come down. At this point, like the crocodile head sort of lowered back to the floor, and now it's looking at you. Its length is just sort of uncoiling down the hallway behind it. I am a son of my master, blessed with his powers.
I don't hear this.
I wish I could hear that. Because right now, all I can think of is, when not hearing this, is you have all his power and you can't fit through the hallway, man.
He fit
But I hear-
eventually.
Gotta get some digestion going.
Takes a little squeezing. So he's now kind of here facing outwards.
So that thing works for Set. I don't know if I want a pet from Set.
If you don't want him, and if he's just working for Seb, but he's not immediately murdering us, you can let him go by. He's not just. I mean, it's fine, right? Nothing bad. Could ever happen from letting such a thing wander the halls without any repercussions.
Yeah.
What if
And
he
we did
kills the
suggest-
dragon?
And we
I think
we
the dragon
suggested
will be
we'd find
fine.
food.
Did you name him?
No.
Does
Hey,
he have a
what
name?
what is your name?
I do not give my name lightly. Names have power.
Ooh.
Well, I don't want you to do it lightly. I just want you to do it.
Then you should have bargained.
I did. I said we'd get you more bodies.
That
You
is
look
a
really
gift
hungry.
and an offering, not a bargain.
Maybe we won't get you more bodies then.
I'm sure you will provide me with at least one in time.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
Oh, he's threatening us, guys.
And at this point, like
In
the bulk of
what
its
way?
body is slowly squeezing down this hallway here, like just all kinds of scrunchy noises and like worms curled up in there, kind of inching its way down.
So we're okay with this thing leaving, because I'm thinking that like it's trapped in that spot right now, and we could really mess it up.
I really don't
Well,
know what to think of this thing.
and by we, I mean you guys, because you guys really mess things up.
You can mess things up too, Andry. I've seen you do damage.
No, I mostly just stand in front of stuff and get beat on.
I mean, if it's just the corpse eater and it's not immediately trying to murder us and he's just trying to eat corpses, I guess that's fine so far. Nothing else bad, right? Not a single thing. Nothing that would be like, oh, we should immediately attack this fella.
Like what?
I don't know. Something that just puts you off.
He did just threaten us.
And you said he worked.
But everyone threatens us.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, Jor kind of did in a very weird hiring way.
Threatened to hire you. Gonna hire you guys so hard.
Yeah, but if there's like nothing else that's like immediately a kill on sight type of thing, I'm sure it's good.
Well, he works for Set.
Well, everyone down here pretty much does at one point.
Yeah, and we've killed them all. I'm confused.
Technically not yet.
And with like a
Is there
weird
someone?
slithery pop, he reaches like the outlet and just like all the coils of him just plop out and hit the ground, and then he sort of starts trundling over to that big iron door. Andry, you can't really see it at this point. You can just kind of see that he's disappearing down and around and into the tower.
Oh,
This process fascinates me.
You ain't never seen a snake?
No, I mean your process of selection to determine who we'll kill and who.
Well, I thought
It seems almost arbitrary.
no. We're working for Mitra, aren't we?
yeah.
Would Mitra not wish us to slay that creature?
Probably.
I mean, all in due time. I mean, there was nothing really important about him. He was just a corpse eater at this current point. We'll be going in there eventually.
I see.
You scared to hear?
Am I scared? No, nothing's scared me. I am the greatest 10th level wizard to ever live. There's only one thing that scares me, and we still have to get to see it, and that's good.
Is it?
Hey, Tahir.
Is this cave beaver that scares you?
No, those are adorable.
Speaking of things that might scare you, and knowing what your expertise is, would you be so kind as to roll me an Arcana?
No
excuse me.
problem. Oh, sure. I mean, if we're talking about things that really scare me, it's mostly like things with pointier teeth. You know, sometimes you look like a person, kind of. Sometimes they look absolutely dashing, but absolutely horrendous at the same time. It's kind of weird. You know, some would call them Dhampirs, vampires, a lot of sorts.
So I'm going to generalize that one to the undead. You know, just kind of a general thing. I will remind you that names have power, and I will point out that you are a specialist in teleportation. If anything happens to occur to you, let me know.
Let's see. What do I recall about importance of names? I know demons are very important when it comes to that kind of thing.
Demons are very important. They really like to hang on to their own names and like to gather the names of others. There's a reason for that.
If I remember correctly, I think contracts are a different thing. Sometimes when it comes to summoning of sorts, I believe that's also important.
Ooh, that is an excellent thing to remember. So, summoning, there is a spell that you have on your hit list of things to learn, probably, known as Gate. If someone with the Gate spell knows your name, they can summon you, as long as they're not in the same plane of existence.
So in short, the moral is, in order to, have someone's name in your repertoire, can be a very powerful thing for those who are of able persuasion. I could just pop you out of nowhere and you would not like it. Or you might, I don't know, maybe like a surprise party.
Be a surprise party.
That'd be a surprise for sure.
No, big
Wait, what
big
are you
lizard.
talking about?
Never mind.
Okay.
If I say your name, and if I'm a little more better than I am right now, I could just put you right there, even if you're somewhere completely different.
Yeah.
I could pretty much pluck you and then put you where I want.
As long as he knows your name.
And is your name really Andry?
Yes.
Good.
Your name according to whom? What if you have a nickname?
Ooh, that is a good question. So if I were to just say the conflag... Ooh, what if there's multiple nicknames that share belong to the same person?
So what you're saying is I shouldn't give people my name? I shouldn't have given that thing my name?
I mean, you could do what you want. I mean, unless he wants to summon you for some reason.
Do you think that thing can summon? Did you give the thing your name?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Are you gonna be, like, summoned now? Like, what if he runs out of corpses? He's like, alright, time for takeout.
Guess then I'd have to kill it.
You sure will.
Andre's dead body. A real Grubhub. And so,
Grubbin.
the party gets to appreciate how sparkling clean the Corpse Eater does leave this area of the dungeon. A little bit of ash still scattered about, but otherwise everything has indeed been consumed. To the north, you can still hear Argon happily roasting its food, eating that down, counting some coins out. To the south, there's still that lingering smell of barbecue.
Right, we still haven't asked the kobolds if they want to work for a dragon yet, have we?
Thought we did.
Did we?
I believe so.
I thought we didn't because they know where our stash is.
Oh, yes.
Robbery.
Forcible
Also
donation.
probably he would kill them too. Over time. We're doing them a favor, and also they really know how to put a money chair together.
That's some great lumbar support.
I believe that was what dissuaded you from giving them up to the dragons once you settled into your money chairs. For those following along at home, the party has managed to amass a massive amount of coin, jade, serpentine, and other valuables, and they have their own little kobold cohorts that are arranging that into comfy piles for them. But we're back to the question of what's the party doing right now?
Should we check out the roasting meat?
I could eat, honestly. Wait. Why didn't the Corpse Eater go and eat that?
Eat what?
The food that we smell. Like, if we can smell it, he must have been able to.
I mean, they're probably all working together down here. He knows, like, I could get in there, but it's just one lousy rack of ribs. Just one. I mean, just one.
And
One
it
would
sounds
be
like he
great.
likes corpses. So maybe he's not actually, like, into the whole, like,
Cooking process. But if you
Yeah.
really think about it, we are just eating corpses if we have meat.
Yeah, and we cook these corpses.
That's
Most of
right.
them anyways.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
There was at least 12 of the berserkers in this room. All medium rare at this point. Well, not anymore.
they look more well done to me, but let's go see what kind of food we can get.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Blitz, if you were to have a food, what would it be? Not knowing the concept of food at all.
I have a recent affinity for gems.
So something more earthy, like a mushroom? You're a mushroom guy?
I don't think so, but I'll try anything once.
Guess that's one way to interpret it, as Andry makes a way down the hallway, avoiding the room of random and continuous magic. Tann coming around to join. You meet up in the hallway. Way to the south as you come down and have a chance to now look into this area just a bit more. You can see that there is a fairly sizable natural stone wall separating a corridor that runs east-west quite a ways, and then another that heads on the southern side of that natural stone wall, revealing another small door and a few more beyond it. Ah! Andry leaps to his death all the way off the map. Massive set of double doors on the southern side. It looks as though these would probably have been the entrance to the original town fortifications, chapel area, that sort of thing, but now it's just another set of double doors in this crazy little setup.
Well, which way should we go?
Do you still smell it?
Which way is the smell?
South-south. Through the double doors there.
Through the double doors. Can we peek in the double doors?
So you go to try and peek the double doors, and they take quite a bit of pulling, but not a big deal for Andry. As you open those double doors, you can see this is a small sort of receiving area here. The hinges of the massive double doors groan in protest as you shift them to open them. Beyond is an antechamber with a straw-covered floor. On the opposite wall, another set of double doors. On the western wall, a single door.
There's a lot of doors in here.
Yeah. Still going south as far as the smell?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Freeze hold right there. Andry, as you walk into the room, you remember that you forgot to check for traps.
Doesn't sound like something that Andry would ever do. Checking for traps is Tahir's job.
Problem is, when you're 15 to 20 feet ahead of Tahir, you get to check for traps by going woo-hoo-hoo-wee, plummeting 20 feet into a deep pit filled with spikes. I forget, do you have the feather fall ring?
I do, yeah.
So you plummet 5 feet and then waft down to alight gently atop a spike.
Damn it.
In a twisted
Anybody got a
way,
rope?
I'm glad he went first.
Watch out for other ones. Anybody got a rope?
Yes.
I think someone has a rope of climbing, I believe. I just don't remember who at this current point in time.
I think
This
it's
was basically in
Damien.
the... Who's Damien? Is it, you mean, Donovan? No.
Or Dahrian.
Eric?
Sorry.
Eric?
I
No, that's not it.
I meant Dahrian.
Dun, dun,
Wrong
dun.
campaign. Ooh. That's a good looking sandwich.
And so,
Stop it, I haven't eaten yet. Anyways, let's get this big man out of the hole.
yeah, a little bit of rope and a little bit of hauling. Andry is up out of the hole. You're able to avoid it. It's basically occupying the center of the room. You stay to the edges and no problem. As you might pass near the western door, you can see that there is a roughly written on board, sort of nailed across the western door, and scrawled on it is, well, it probably is meant to say keep out, but it really says Kiapapa out.
Kiapapa?
Kiapapa out.
Is that where the smell is coming from?
No, the smell is still coming from the south double doors.
Where they keep out. Oh, sorry.
Can anybody read that?
Leave what?
Kiapapa out?
Yeah.
Kiapapa out. Out.
Does it look like someone who doesn't know how to write, or more like a child scrawling?
More like somebody who wasn't educated in how things are spelled, but knows words. Or knows letters. Could be Finnish, says Sir Gareth. Oh, Cosgood,
Well,
thanks for the follow.
A phonetic warning.
Perhaps have a listen at the out door?
Yapapa out?
Out door?
Sure. Could I get a perception check from you, please?
Sure.
Watch out for
Performance.
traps to hear.
I hear a door.
You do hear a door, and as you're trying to get attention there, coming from the south, as you get everybody quieted down, you can hear the crackle of wood burning. You hear the sizzle of meat roasting. You hear a little creak as somebody must be turning something on a spit, and that's just a little too distracting. You can't hear anything from the door to the west.
Mm.
Oh, that could be like a pig on a spit. That's so great. Oh, come on.
Ribs.
Ribs.
Is there I'm curious if there's a way for me to nudge my mirror under the door so I can kind of get a look around in the reflection. Is there enough space in the door for that to happen, or no?
I would say give me a sleight of hands, and we'll see if you can find the weak spots.
Okay.
Yeah, you managed to get a mirror under the door and kind of get just a little bit up and out. It is dark in there, but I believe you do have fairly decent night vision.
I'd say it's okay.
And what you can see there is an empty room. Cobwebs fill the area. You can see just a little bit of disturbance as the air moves around, many more hanging from the ceiling. You check the corners for any sort of large, spidery bodies, but no, nothing there.
Huh. And it's just totally empty, not even a piece of furniture or anything?
No furniture.
Huh.
Just a big old empty room.
I don't know, guys. It's I don't know why they want us to keep out. There's not even anything in there. Just a big room. Completely empty.
We'll never believe everything as it seems. Also, it could be part of the trolls' living quarters. I mean, they were just stationed just not too far from here.
Maybe.
Oh.
Or perhaps the sign is just very effective.
Yeah, I am keeping you out.
I will make sure the door is not trapped.
Sure. Give me a quick investigation check.
Boy, I'm on fire.
You're pretty sure the door is not trapped.
I think it's okay.
So we're going in?
If you want.
Alright, let's go.
All right. It takes a little finagling to deal with the boards, but then you get that open. Inside are a number of cobwebs. The southern end of the chamber forms a big semicircular niche. It was probably very nice at one point. You could see where there were probably either windows or arrow slits or something like that in there, but it's long ago been filled in with rubble.
Yeah, Trolls room. Should we investigate it?
Just remember, everything is not what it seems down here. Maybe. I think that'd be a good idea.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a things may not be what they seem kind of roll.
I can use investigation if someone wants to use something else.
Sure.
I'm gonna look for tracks, like troll tracks.
Okie dokie.
Specifically.
Survival and an investigation. So investigating doesn't turn up much. The survival check, you managed to find like the one lonely spider that must have been responsible for all these cobwebs is just like a dried up little husk in the corner. Otherwise, nobody's been in here for a while.
Wait, the spider's dead?
Spider's dead. Cobwebs are old webs.
Why didn't we come here first? We killed the spider.
I don't know if we killed anything. This is just the natural
dead.
order of
Tann,
things.
it's dead.
Sometimes there's nothing we can do for such things. Such things are out of our control.
Nature is a cruel mistress. The thing she does is for the sake of balance. Like what Blitz is all about. He likes that balance. It's all for that new balance.
Perfect. No notes.
Tahir, I have this, and I'll hold up the Amulet of True Sight. Do you think it's worth using here, or do you think this is just a room?
Not right now. Perhaps I come over with detect magic later if it comes prevalent. Sure. But right now, I don't think so.
Alright.
Shall we visit the chef?
Sure.
Maybe they wrote the sign and they can answer our questions.
Where are we going?
The chef room.
Oh, the food.
The grill master.
I am kind of hungry, Tahir. Why are you distracting me with this other room?
What?
Tahir. Shh.
Yes?
I'm listening to the door. Shh. Quiet.
I'll.
Quiet.
Okay. It's hard to be quiet when you're thinking and everyone can hear your thoughts.
Have perception as you quietly listen at the door over everyone else's thoughts. So yeah, you can hear fire crackling inside, meat sizzling, the occasional kind of like creak noise that makes you suspect someone's turning a spit on the fire. But aside from that, big heavy doors, lots of dirt and debris around. You're not really making out what might be going on other than somebody's cooking.
You hear? I'm assuming more trolls. I'm gonna open the door.
Wait, where'd Andry go?
I think he's going in the door.
Going in the door, Andry?
Yeah.
Okay. Creak. The door's open.
Where'd my character go?
And your character vanished. We'll deal with that in just a moment. There's a massive fire. Like, it's a big, big fire. On a huge spike is what has to be 3/4 to a full cow. The cow's being turned by a huge individual with dark skin. His hand is basically in the fire as he's turning it, curled up around the fire with their noses basically resting right in the flames. A quartet of dogs, massive. If not for the fire licking up around them, you could probably guess that there'd be fire coming out of their mouths as they're just all huddled down there. As the doors creak open, the big fella just sort of looks up. He's looking at you across the back of a charring cow. Just sort of like, huh. You see he's like reaching down for a massive sword. Andry, what sort of foot forward are you trying to put here?
Father? Is that you?
Did you say father, is that you? Or Walter, is that you?
Oh, father.
Father, okay. Missed the very first syllable there, and I was like, wait, what did I just hear? Deception check? I mean, that's actually pretty good.
He might actually believe he's your father.
He starts sweating like, did I have a kid?
I mean, I was only with Charlie 50 years. Oh no.
So, you don't look like he's buying it. He's like looking over at you like, but he definitely hesitates for a second. He's like, what? Speaking in giant.
Yeah, you're probably a little big to be my dad.
Yeah.
But are you willing to share?
There won't be
That's
much left after my pups and I feed, unless you've brought more.
What other things do the dogs eat?
Cow, pork, camel. Anything, really.
Well, that's unfortunate. We just killed a bunch of dogs and all kinds of things, but the something eater, can't remember what its name is. He ate them all. Oh, and the dragon. The dragon ate a bunch of stuff too. Are you trapped down here?
No. Are you?
No.
Good.
Are you down here by yourself? You and your pups? That's it?
Now, there are others down here that provide entertainment and resources for the smithing.
More of your kind?
No.
Yeah, we were a couple floors up and we met some hill giants and they were kind of dumb. You seem pretty smart.
Huh. They are low in the ordning.
They are, I know.
But above, what are you? Half-breed? Ogrelon?
I don't know what those words are.
Your worthy parents, what sort of giant kin were they?
I don't know. I never knew my dad.
Pity.
Oh, not really. He was probably a jerk.
And yet he was still your better.
I'm not sure that's true, but
It
he's
wasn't.
not here,
The
so
gods dictated so.
I really haven't had much time for gods. You'd have to talk to Dahrian about that.
Oh? Who is Dahrian?
Oh, friend of mine, we're just down here looking for things.
Well,
Wait, why are you down here?
resources.
Like what?
Fine metals, treasures, things to be taken, reforged, and reclaimed. A great number of giant artifacts are brought down here by adventurers.
Anything in particular you're looking for? If we come by it, maybe we can bring it back.
There was a giant who came here some years back bearing a sword that I had an interest in. As he never returned, I assume he died here, but I have yet to find hide, hair, or hilt.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for you.
If you should turn it up, I would be willing to pay you for such.
Really? But you're not willing to share your meat with us.
You do not have anything I want right now.
Well, I'm willing to, look for you. That's something you want, isn't it?
It's not something I need.
No.
Here, share half of everything you have, and I shall share half of my cow.
I'm not really carrying much. Seems like a bad deal for you.
I'm willing to accept it.
We'll look for your sword.
Best of luck to you.
We're pretty good at finding things. Well, my friends are, anyways.
Telepathically, you might hear, ask him how we'll recognize it. We see it.
I'm assuming that it'd be pretty big, Blitz. I don't think we're going to miss it.
Fair assumption. And as he was talking and he referenced the sword, he gave kind of like a, giant sword, so you got the size. It's not as broad as what he was describing. It was more of a long sword style than the just hunk of metal with one sharpened edge that he's got laid off to the side there.
Is this guy like related to the blacksmith from the village? Like the hunk of metal aspect, like have they worked together? And the fiery red hair?
Like as you sort of like lean out and look down, give me a quick insight check.
Insight.
I think the creator of the Max is this guy's dad.
So as you're sort of like looking it over, boy, there does seem to be some similarities in the style and design, but you can't quite lock it down.
Something's like familiar about this guy. Granted, the other dude was a werebear, and this guy is a giant. Is there such thing as giant werebears? Giant fiery werebears?
Fearbulgs.
Oh yeah. They don't really like lean into the fire though. They like leaves.
The first word in their name is fire.
Oh, that's true.
You just see if he knows Sam.
Oh.
Wait, Sam?
Yeah, he's a giant. He's big.
Was he always big?
Probably. I mean, probably not.
Sam's a cloud giant, right?
Yep. You never know. Maybe it's the same person.
Are cloud giants higher in the ordering than this guy?
Oh, we're gonna go back to the page, aren't we? Where's that damn book? Yes, I believe they are. That is an excellent observation that you have noted. Yes, I believe they are just above them.
I was like, where'd my notebook go?
Where's my against the Giants notebook? Giant. The Storm King's Thunder. Shit.
All right.
Probably.
Well, it was nice chatting with you. Thanks for not like sicking your dogs on us as soon as we walked in, because that seems to be a thing down here.
And he sort of like looks down at the dogs. He's like, "But they're sleeping."
Well, like I said, it seems to be a thing down here, and we've killed a lot of things, so. And we're still going, they're not. And I don't really want to kill your dogs. That seems kind of mean.
One of the dogs like looks over at you, like little flame coming up, tail wags a little bit.
Any interest in selling one of them?
No.
Okay. Just checking. Look, guys, it sounds like he's not going to share with us, so.
Well, you did admirably. You did fantastic. I was thinking you were going to throw heads at him immediately.
Yeah.
I had no faith.
Wait, why would I do that?
No reason. The student observation.
I generally don't start the fights. That's you guys.
Also true.
All I have are murder spells for some reason.
I have noticed, Tann.
Well,
But
actually,
you're
I can
good at
offer
killing.
guidance. I can offer guidance and purify food and drink. Those situations just haven't come up as much as the killing.
Weird that. And as you're all sort of gathered here by the doorway, you can see heading off away to the east a series of 4 to 5 doors on the south side of the wall.
Oh yeah, so guys, he's looking for a sword. Like a big sword. If you see one, maybe we bring it back and we can make a deal.
Well, I might have an idea who might have such a big sword that we haven't seen so far. I mean, we've been to, well, a couple options. One, it was already destroyed in this forged room. That's option one. Two, I believe the dragon might have such a thing in his hoard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Perhaps we can go
Because
ask him.
I know dragons and giants don't really get along. I don't think the dragon's going to give us the sword if we're giving it to a giant.
Oh, that is a very good point. Perhaps he's the one who killed the giant.
If anybody could kill a giant, that dragon probably could.
Perhaps we
I
could
mean,
bargain.
we
with,
all have killed giants at this point.
we could tempt the dragon with eating this giant in exchange for the sword. But then we
But-
wouldn't have anyone to give it to.
Yes, that is definitely the conundrum.
You're pretty violent, Blitz. You might want to work on that.
I was trying to find a win-win. You need a sword.
Oh, I have one.
He's got the not. He's got the not evil sword.
Yeah. The one that
What do they
probably
call it? The
won't
not
hurt
cursed, not evil, not cursed sword.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Let's see. What did I?
At
Anyways,
least it doesn't talk to me. That's a good
right.
thing, right?
That was the coping mechanism. And so the party finds themselves outside the door.
Should we go check these other doors, or do you think there'd be more giants back there? No, those are kind of small doors for a giant.
From behind you
Maybe
at the double doors, you can hear like a dog pawing at the 2 big doors. You hear the fire giant be like, "No, come on back. You can hunt them later."
Oh.
Wait, what? Why is everything threatening us now?
I don't know about you, but those sound like fighting words. Anyways, so there's more doors this way?
There are more
Uh-huh.
doors this way.
Look out for traps. Don't want to fall in another hole.
Looking out
Or
for
get tailed by-
traps.
Or get impaled by thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of spears.
Sure.
I'll be honest to hear that this ring, when I got it and you told me what it was, I was like, what the fuck do I want that for?
Yeah,
But it's been super handy.
I would agree. I believe the rings that we got in that magic box of, like we had to put the gold in and you crank the machine and then a magic ring pops out. That's how we got it, right? I remember that. And apparently I got this one for water, and we're still in a desert. So maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Do you want to switch?
Nope, you got it. I still have the
Are you
spell.
sure?
Wait,
Nope,
didn't
I had the spell.
the water ring help you with the water weird? I feel like
No, it did not.
it did
I
not.
just teleported out of the water. I didn't even get the chance to swim.
See, that's what you get for investing in gotcha games. You got your prizes. But as you make your way down the hallway, no traps to be seen, just closed doors.
Listen. I'm not a deaf dwarf this time, so
That's true.
I can hear their
It
doors.
is possible that you could hear. That's pretty good. You put your ear against the door, and you can hear someone else has their ear against the door on the opposite side. Now, you wouldn't normally hear an ear pressed to a door, but they've got horns, and the horns are just scraping a little bit against the door.
Ooh.
You hear like a little breathing on the opposite side, like they're like trying to hold their breath and be quiet and listen, but they're not as good at it as you are. They got must have big nostrils or something.
More cows.
Moo.
Or a cow.
Moo.
Moo.
Should we go in?
He said if you bring your own cow, you can cook it.
Oh my god.
just to be clear.
Go on.
I think Blitz says that and Andry's going in the room.
Okay. You open the door fairly suddenly. Inside, with their head pressed to the door, is one Minotaur. Another Minotaur. And another
Moo
Minotaur.
moo.
Oh crap! They're
Moo.
both
And
Moo.
so, could we go ahead and roll ourselves into initiative as you find the lair of the Minotaurs, the wandering of which you took care of a few days ago. And as we get ourselves rolled up in here. Come here, Minotaur friend. You don't really exist, but you'll keep track of my initiative for me. You're not very good at initiative. Should have picked one of your brothers. Blitz, you are the first up, but there's a lot of stuff between you and the Minotaurs. What are you up to?
Yeah.
And the chat
That's a
says
good-
you're supposed
good
to run in
question.
and yell moo at them.
All right. I'm gonna try. I want to try this Withering Ray. This is the first chance to try it out, so I just want to try.
Oh, coming out strong. Blitz, are you like a, or how do we do this one? Do you actually shoot your fingers?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it comes beaming straight out like that.
You got it. And go ahead and fire off your Withering Ray.
Alright. Oh, bad roll.
22 points of damage. And what is the save or hit on that one? I don't have it handy.
It says DC 15 dexterity.
DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
A 6 is not a 15, so we'll be taking all of that, 22 points of damage. As you zap him with your Mind of Balance. Blitz, anything else?
Oh, by the way, neutral or unaligned creatures automatically succeed. I'm just reading here. So
They
I don't know
are
if they
not
are, but...
that.
All right, excellent. I guess that is all for now.
You got it. Tann, coming from your bag of holding, you hear, why does he get to have all the fun?
You scare me, and I'm for Mitra. Time to kill.
I could be for Mitra. I could be anything you want me to be. That's how
Shush.
chaos works.
Chaos probably would be a good fit for Tann, but he's like, nope, not falling for it, and he pokes his head in. And I had an idea, no, not anymore. Let's go classic because it's two in a row, unless. Oh, I could make it 3, I think.
Oh yeah,
I'll do
playing
it.
the angles, we could make it 3 if that was the classic lightning bolt measurement that I'm seeing there.
You got it.
And as the Minotaurs learn the pain of grouping up, throw out a quick hello to Stronghold D&D. Nice to see you out there. Thanks for saying hello. Making me roll a couple of Dexy saving throws. 1, 2, 3. We got a fail, a pass, and a fail. So that's going to be 29 there. You doing anything fancy with that one?
You know what? Might as well, because I never do. So let's do the thing where it makes it full damage, because I always
Ooh.
forget to do that.
That's 8 of the D6s, which works out to 48 of the damages.
Mhm.
That is a more bigger number.
Yeah.
And 24 there, and 48 there. Yeah, it starts smelling like what you smelled over the campfire there. You know, a little more porky, perhaps, due to them having human bodies and just cow heads. But, you
Yeah.
know, it's in the mix. Tann, anything else?
I'll use after he casts a spell, he can use this like bonus action thing where he just kind of jumps away in a gust of wind,
Okay.
and he's gonna kind of put some space somewhere else, probably in this little nook there.
You got it. Quick poof back, and then Tahir. What do we got?
I'm gonna pull out my crossbow that is of the heavy variety and say, "Ding dong," and I cast Toll the Dead.
Holding the dead
the
with
first-
a crossbow.
First fella right here.
First fellow right there has taken some damage. Wisdom saving throw. Pulling out an 11's not going to help. 21 points of damage will take care of this Minotaur. No more beefy boy.
And I will kick in just a little bit to this fella right here, and then I'll shoot him with a crossbow.
Twark.
Ding dong.
25's a big hit.
For that,
14,
plus this, 15.
15. Still standing.
And I take one step back again. That's it.
You got it. Andry, what do we got?
Guys, we could have just talked to them. I'll run in and start beating on the guy that Tahir just shot with the crossbow.
You got it.
Apparently, talking isn't a thing. And I will also rage.
Rage deployed.
And why not? We'll go reckless.
And reckless with advantage. 26 is a hit. 14 plus 2 is 16. That's enough to take out this Minotaur.
All right, and backswing for the other one.
29's another hit. 17 plus 2 is 19. Still standing.
I believe that's all I could do.
You got it.
Actually, I will move a little bit around so that if somebody else wants to come in the room, they can.
Minotaur doesn't see much in the way of options aside from trying to hit you. So we'll go reckless. No, it doesn't need to go reckless. You're already reckless. So we'll just swing the Great Axe. Great Axe. 13's not going to hit. Blitz, what do we got?
You'd always surrender.
Moo?
I'm sorry, Andry. Did you wish to speak to this cow?
I think that ship sailed.
And like that moo sounds like it comes out from like a deep trench, like it's billowing up from the abyss. So it's not just like a moo, it's like a moo. They speak abyssal moos. I don't know.
Oh no, that's not good.
That's not new. Whiffed.
What does that do?
Just whiff.
Second one. All right.
16 will hit though for 12 points of damage. Still standing. Blitz, anything left in the tank?
Bowser with his spiky tail.
Oh, spiky tail Bowser. 26 for 10. Rocks him, but doesn't fall.
Does he get extra because he's big? I've been forgetting to ask that.
Yes, he's under the effect of an enlarge. He should get a
Like,
D4.
because he's got the giant ring, or giant belt, rather?
Yep.
All right. Hey.
And an extra 4. Still standing, but just barely. He's in the blinky red zone now. Blitz, anything else?
No. It's good.
Tann, what do we got?
Tann is going to scoop back into view, and he's going to do a classic firebolt.
Classy.
Choo!
Oh, that's a hit. Show me 7. That's 14. That's enough. More cow on the Barbie. We'll drop out
Yummy.
of turn order for now. And what's the party doing?
I have a math/ethics question. If you start at the horns and work your way down, at what point does it become cannibalism?
I think this definitely becomes a more research topic we should definitely invest in after we're out of this place.
Speaking
Unless you want to take some...
Good.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say,
Unless we want to take the time to do it now.
Speaking of this place, the chamber reeks like an animal pen. It's divided into 2 parts, a 30-foot wide, 15-foot deep antechamber, and a 20-foot deep semicircular niche to the south. The floor is a mess of bleached bones and bits of minotaur, woody debris, discarded weapons and armor, and various scraps of fabric and burlap.
Search those discarded weapons for a giant sword.
Searching those discarded weapons for a giant sword. Could I get a perception check from you, please? No, sorry, investigation check, please. No sword. However, you do find 2,000 electrum pieces, a white marble crown, and a electrum crown.
My God, they have no sense of fashion or currency either. Oh, is that 2,000 electrum?
2,000
Oh my
electrum,
goodness.
a white marble crown, and an electrum crown.
Oh. The marble crown is kind of nice.
You could look like a chess piece.
Electrum crown. What a waste of fine metal.
Who would wear that? Tahir, do you know?
Only the most evil of any monarch wear an electrum crown.
You like turn around the crown as you're saying that, and on the crown it's kind of like got like a little shield with like some sort of like crow or raven, sort of spread like that.
Some deranged person would wear this. someone who's not in their right mind. It definitely has very bad relationship statuses.
That checks out.
All Electrum is sourced from Barovia. It's canon. And so,
My
what are we
God.
doing now?
You wish to cook these, Andry?
I was thinking about that. Like, if I was to eat an elf, like that's not my race. Is that
Wait, what?
cannibalism?
Hey now. One step back. What do you
Okay.
mean?
All right. That
Oh.
might have been a little extreme. I'm
Things
just
got
thinking.
a little juicy there for a second.
Don't say juicy. That is a poor choice of words.
Blitz. If you think about it, how are these guys any different than Tann?
He goes like, eh?
And you wouldn't eat Tann, right? Or would you? Maybe you
I wouldn't
would.
eat any of these creatures.
Oh, yeah. But what I'm saying is, you would. I wouldn't eat Tann. I don't think.
But you
Jesus
eat elves.
No. All right. So that was a bad example. Sorry, Tahir. You're an elf, right? You're a strange looking elf.
Thank you.
Think?
I claim myself to be an elf, yes, of sorts.
Okay.
Adjacent.
But I'm just trying to make a point to Blitz that, like, if it kind of looks like humanoid, you probably don't want to be eating it.
And unsure to how to handle this conversation after being served up metaphorically on a platter, is gonna go peek at the other door.
Sure. Tann, as you make your way down to that other door and you're like starting to hunker down to get your peek on, the door is warm to the touch.
Like, is there some form of like door handle or door knob? Like, if you do like the put your back of your hand to the doorknob, does it like burn like fire inside hot, or is it just like?
So the door itself, the wood of the door is definitely warm. As you go to check the metals, it is hot. It's not hot like there's an open flame on it, but there's definitely something far above room temperature inside. Well, the room temperature inside is the room temperature inside, but the room temperature outside is lower than the room temperature inside.
Gotcha. Interesting.
If you were to put your hand against a current day oven window, like it could be 400 degrees in there, but the part you're touching is 100 maybe, not burned your hand hot.
Yeah, noticeable. Interesting. Okay. Hey guys, there's like, this room's hot. I don't know how it's just very warm.
Or fire giants? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, maybe a fire giant kid's bedroom, and he's gonna like tilt his head, maybe break out the mirror and see if he can see what's causing the fire inside.
Sure. You break out the mirror and you try and kind of wriggle the mirror under and around the edges. You're not getting anywhere. This one seems like the door is a little bit swelled in there. As you try and kind of jam your way in a little bit, pry it up a little bit, a few wisps of smoke and a little bit of a charring smell come out from inside.
Huh. That can't be good. Something's a burning in there. I feel at liberty to say that I don't want to be the one to open this door, because it feels on fire. So I won't.
My thinking is that me, you, and Tahir are all made out of flesh, but we do have somebody that's not made out of flesh, and probably can't burn, right? Blitz, can you burn?
Parts that hold the metal together can melt under extreme heat.
So yes,
Sure.
he can burn.
But I'll open the door if you wish.
Sure, you'll be fine.
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not very smart, though.
You don't have to open the door.
There's other doors too. He's gonna go over to this other door. Check out what's up with this door.
Sure. As you check out this door, the door to the room is locked. And there's a little sort of imprint, twisty bit, that looks as though it is the relief of Avarkus's signet ring.
Oh. Am I the one who has the signet ring?
I think so.
Blitz, either you or
Oh.
Blitz, because Blitz
It's either me or Blitz,
all
I don't
Oh,
remember.
oh yeah,
Blitz
Blitz
is all spiked up.
is rocking it, huh?
Yeah.
Is that right? He's got the whole ensemble.
You're Serpentor as far as I recall.
I forgot about that. All right. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wave him over and be like, "Hey, do you mind like just pressing the ring to that?"
You give a little dunk dunk, and by your power, it opens.
Ooh.
As that room opens, you just feel like heat being pulled away from your body or a wave of cold washing over you, whichever way you tend to experience getting blasted in the face with cold air. The sealed door releases a blast of chilly air. Shadows cloak the chamber beyond. An iron-bound wooden trunk covered with a thick coat of dust sits in the center of the room.
Should we open it?
Hell yeah.
No. Bad idea.
Wait, what? Why?
If you just see a chest sitting in there, oh my god, Blitz, you're going in on the Blitz.
Oh, I'm gonna take a piece of copper like from my wallet and like throw it at the chest.
Okay, so several things seem to be happening at once. Blitz and Bowser just kind of start making their way in. Tann hucks a piece of copper over their shoulder, and we're going to go ahead and bring up the turn order for reasons. We're going to go ahead and ask everybody to go ahead and click their tokens and roll themselves into initiative there. And we're going to ask, what is Blitz's passive perception?
Oh man. Perception 16.
16. I wonder if that's good enough.
Need Dahrian.
Man with 27. Or something ridiculous.
It is a little ridiculous. Let's see here. Da-dum-ba.
WWDD, what would Dahrian do?
Good enough. In the corners of the room, descending towards you, 4 wraiths.
Oh.
But you catch sight of them before they can pounce. And so, they gotta roll initiative. And they do not do well. Bad wraith, bad. Andry, while Blitz is the one who spotted them coming in, you are the first to react to Blitz's hesitation. What might you be doing?
Do I see any of them?
Yeah, you can see shadowy figures descending from the corners, reaching out towards Blitz.
Alright, I will run into the room.
Sure can.
Probably end up there. And I will slash at that one, I guess.
You got it. Slashy, slashy. 18's gonna hit. That is a magical uncursed sword, correct? Yes, +1. 18 points of slashy, slashy damage.
Wait, is it cursed?
No, it's uncursed. Not cursed.
Uncursed.
Lightly cursed.
17 hit?
17 will hit. 13 points there. Anything else for Andry?
No.
Okie dokie. Blitz. What do we got?
You not wish to speak with them. Swing the max to the max at the same one Andry hit. Oh. No.
No, wait. But yes.
Huh? Oh, hit?
Hit.
Hey.
Perfect.
All right. 18
points there, yes.
Swing again. Oh. Guessing not on that one. And then Bowser's little tail.
27 for another 6, absolutely. Wraith is looking a little rough. Anything else for you there?
Coming up here.
Blitz and
Oops,
Bow. Oh,
I didn't
we
mean to
got
roll
another
it twice,
4
but
there,
2.
yep. Or another 2 there. Blitz and Bowser.
That's good.
You got it. Tahir.
Well, not quite vampires, but close enough, I guess. I will not go in yet. That room scares me currently. I will. Oh, which one's being punched up? Is it this one or
Yep,
this
top
one?
right corner.
Who told the dead to go back to the grave where you belong?
Tolling the dead. Wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
Crushing it.
Fine. The old-fashioned way then. What the shit?
No.
Oh.
No.
No.
And I believe chat is currently disabled from helping us. I think we still might be in charity mode because I saw somebody trying to get a reroll, and I don't think it went through. So no help there. That's going to bring up our wraiths though, and our wraiths are going to dogpile on our good friend Blitz there. Blitz, we got 4 wraith attacks coming in on you. Wraith attack number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 4, what's the armor class I'm trying to hit?
20 and disadvantage on the first attack from Bowser.
That is going to make this a quartet of misses.
Oh, nice.
Your armor class is ridiculous, and good job on that first disadvantage. So all 4 of the wraiths miss, and then they drift away through the walls.
Oh.
Tann, it is your turn. What might you be doing?
Yes, it is. He's gonna jump in like, yeah. Oh, they're not there.
Kia karate monsters.
Or I suppose first it's like he threw the coin. And he's like,
So you threw the coin. It just kind of danked off the chest there.
Not a mimic. He peeks into the room. He's like, "What are you guys fighting?" Because I believe you said that they phased through the wall, right?
They phased through the wall.
There were some creatures, but they went away.
He'll hold a Toll of the Dead as well, in case something suspicious happens.
You got it. Andry.
I will run out of the room.
You run out of the room.
And I'm going to make my way over to this door.
You make your way over to that door.
And that would take my action to get that far. And I don't want to open the door because I want to listen to the door before I open it. So I will just wait till next round when I can listen on the door.
Sure. For this door, as you're getting ready to listen at it, this door is made of metal. It does seem to be fairly well sealed and well manufactured, so somebody put some effort into this one. And it is cold, like real cold. Blitz.
All right. Well, Now that we're alone, I guess he'll open the chest and see what's in there.
Sure could. As you go to open the chest, it's locked. If you want to attempt to pick it with thieves' tools, you certainly could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming up. Forgot where they are. Oh, they're there. And it's dexterity?
Yep, thieves' tools with dexterity. Oh, no problem. You just reach down, give it the Fonzie slap. It pops right open for you. You flip that chest up. You're like, boy, I hope this isn't trapped. You kind of glance upwards to be like, is the rock about to fall on me? No, but there's actually about like a 5 foot by 5 foot shaft going up there. Something's going on in the ceiling. But then you look back down and you're like, oh, this is a pile of stuff. Inside, 4,000 electrum pieces. A golden lion mask studded with 90 amethysts, topazes, garnets, and turquoise. It is worth an estimated 13,200 gold pieces. Mithril and electrum spearhead,
Lord.
a steel bottle, a silver longsword sheath, a dragon mast of iron and wood, a solid gold figurine cat with 3 aquamarines, an electrum ring, and a copper dagger sheath.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
I'm not writing this down yet.
Blitz is like pulling out treasure after treasure after treasure.
If Blitz had a tongue, he'd be... If he had a tongue or lips, he'd be licking his lips looking at all those gems. I think he'd just start collecting it.
You got it. And so then, Tahir, as Blitz is seized with gem lust, what might you be doing?
Not trusting that they've gone away, I will go into a blade song,
Okay.
draw the rapier, and dodge.
Sounds good. It does seem unlikely that they've gone away, for indeed they do then reappear. As they reappear, they close in on the much less hard to hit looking Tann. Tann, you're going to have 3 attacks coming your way, and then we've got a attack still coming back for Blitz. But before that happens, I believe there was a Toll the Dead being held.
That's right. I choose this one.
Sure.
Oh, the dead.
Toll the Dead. 20.
Oh.
They're good at not getting
they're
told.
they're fine.
You got it. 3 Wraith attacks coming in on Tann. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Uh-oh.
3 of those hit.
A 12 can't possibly hit you, really?
No, the 20, 22, and 26. Oh, wait, the
20 was the same.
that's a wisdom. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So
Sorry.
the 22 and the 26 get you. So the
Yeah.
22 is going to be for 21 points of necrotic damage, and you would really like to pass a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
I think so. Okay, Constitution saving throw. Please, baby.
A 20 is a pass. Well done. We're then going to have a 26, which would be a critical hit, which will do a total of 46 points of damage there.
I'm down.
And can I get a DC 14 Constitution saving throw? You would
You
also
got it.
very much like to pass this one. 16 is good. You have not got a permanent reduction to your hit points, but you are a little bit on the unconscious side.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'm very much unconscious.
Oh.
I was taking these very lightly, I'm going to admit.
Oh.
Oh my god, they ran away. They're
Seeing
chickens.
Seeing you fall, one's going to go in for the
no.
kill. It's going to drift across. Blitz, you will get an opportunity attack if you would like to use one.
Yes. Absolutely. Bada boom.
23 for 22 points of damage is a big hit, but it is not enough to put it down. Here, I don't think you held an action. I think you just blade songed. Or what did you do?
Dodge.
Dodged, okay. So nope, we are getting a wraith attack on the unconscious Tann. Life drain Tann will hit for 23. Because you are unconscious, that will crit. You have got 2 death saving throws, but I do still need you to roll a DC 14 Constitution or have your hit points reduced.
Oh.
That's not good.
Nope.
How much is it? Is it within 4? Yeah. Flash of Genius.
Flash of Genius to bring it up to a 15. That's a very good thing. Well done.
Thank you.
Because I would have got to roll another 4d8s to reduce your total hit points by. But 2 death saving throws. And now, Tann, I've got the good news and bad news to say. You can roll your first death saving throw, which could be your last death saving throw. Tann,
Right.
could we have a death saving throw?
Oh dear. Okay. All right, deep breath.
As close as you can get it. 11 is one on the good side. And that is going to bring us then to Andry. Andry, what do we got?
Andry, they're back!
I'll run back to the one that's at the door.
Yep.
And I will, I'll Giant's Bite.
Okie dokie. You
Give
get
myself
strong.
another D6, yeah. And I will start swinging with the sword.
13 will just barely hit, but it hits.
So 13 plus a D6.
18 points there. It is still an incorporeal being.
I will swing again.
22 is a hit. $12 more there. It's still
Okay.
floating. Andry, anything else?
No, that's it.
Blitz, what do we got?
First thing is heal Tann. Yeah, with a healing word.
Put it.
And then
Thank you.
swing, bada swing. At the... Is there any way to tell which one's the most hurt?
No, they are ghostly and translucent, so they don't bleed.
Alright, I'm gonna go for, I guess...
Hey, Craggle Rock,
First
thank you
one.
very much for the
that one in the
subscription.
corner.
You got it. Fella in the corner, let's see it.
Alright.
20 is a big hit, 22 is enough damage. We are down 1 Wraith.
Unfortunately, can't get the little swing through because I used the healing word already. So swing again with the at the other one on Tann's other side.
You got it. 14 will hit, 26 big damage, swinging with the Great Weapon Master. Still a Wraith, though.
Oh, all right, that's it.
Tahir.
Nice.
And I can bamf you away. You want that?
That might be smart.
I bamf him away.
Okay, where does Tann bamf away to?
You can go anywhere in 90 feet. Where do you want to go?
He's probably gonna be like, "Take me away!" Like, move me over.
90 feet away in the opposite direction of where all the bad people are. So somewhere over there, probably.
Whoop.
Okie dokie.
I will. I don't know if I can squeeze in there to take the spot. But no,
Sure.
he's blocking the door.
Yeah, he's blocking
Can
the door.
Yep.
No, yeah,
Then
he is
no.
blocking the door there. I thought you meant to just squeeze up to him.
Yeah, second level spell. I cast the what's it called? Vortex warp to bamf him away, and that's it.
You got it. Yep. Cool. That's going to bring up our Wraiths, and our Wraiths can tell that someone's hurting. And so, they will disengage and pursue. Interesting thing about Wraiths, they fly really fast.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
and they can move through walls.
Oh.
And they're not quite dumb enough to line up for a lightning bolt.
What? How would they know? I have led them to believe no such thing.
So we'll put one down there. We'll put one up there. So disengage and chase is what the wraiths are doing. But yeah, you only cast a lightning ball in the room next door that they're now flying through, being like, "Wow, it looks like lightning happened in here. Weird." And so, Tann, it is now your turn. What's up?
What's up? I would like to do... Where'd it go? Is that the one I want? Yeah, I would like to cast a mirror image.
Okay.
Pop that up there. And then... Bonus action... I don't want to run further away. I probably should. But that wouldn't help me. I guess that's it. Oh, wait, actually. Can I amend some things?
Sure.
Can I use blanking on the word, sorcery points to cast that at a bonus action and then take the action to dodge?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Alright, I would like to do that.
You got it. Mirror image and dodge. Tann is in defense mode. That'll bring us then to Andry. Andry, what you got?
What do I have? I am going to cast, not cast, but invoke my storm rune. This is a bonus action.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna give Tahir advantage.
Ooh. Tahir's advantage. Sounds good.
I will move up 30 feet. And that'll be my... I guess I'll hold my action if they get close enough to me that I will start hitting them.
You got it. Blitz. So much treasure.
That's silver lining, I guess. Oh, dang it. Okay, gonna charge up. And follow. Dang, blast it. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, dang it. Or wait, that's... Yeah, okay. So that's his movement. 40. And then dismount. Whoops. 40. Oh, the sizes on these are switched. That's okay. Wait. Okay, so dismount would cost 15.
Yep.
And then 5, 10, 15. Right?
Yep, right in there.
And then, yeah, okay, cool. Sorry, I was confused. Got it. I'm gonna whack.
And then a whack. And no whack. Maybe
Whiff.
just too much momentum. You couldn't
dang
keep
it.
it in check.
Yeah, that was a lot of jostling. Oh, dang,
No.
blast it.
No.
Okay. Crap. Dang it. Yeah, and then, sorry, look at it. Wouldn't do any. How much is Tann jacked up? Like, would a healing word help?
Tann is in the red, has 5 hit points right now.
Alright.
Probably not, though, because they're doing a lot of damage to
They
it.
are, huh? Okay. Oh, could I ready it? Or can you ready, like, with a bonus action spell?
No,
Is
you
that a thing you can
cannot
do?
ready a bonus action.
Okay.
Nah, I would
Alright.
conserve it. Tann's trying to be as defensive as possible. I would probably wait on that for like
Okay.
if he goes down.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
I appreciate
That's-
it though.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's that then.
You got it. Tahir.
Oh no, I think about it. Bonus action to move Bowser already happened anyway. So yeah, that's it.
His expression goes from less jovial to extremely serious. He'll move up his full movement right here. The wind begins to pick up, and a large metallic clang is heard, and I cast Steel Wind Strike on all three of them.
Oh,
Going from bottom to top.
some anime bullshit right here. 17 hits. 12 does not.
Uh-oh, it's gonna keep spinning the spell slot every time I cast it. Oh, hold on. Where is it?
17 will hit.
So middle one will escape it. Wait, first one's advantage, right? You said it. You helped.
First one is
Yeah,
at advantage.
So that first one would have been the 17.
Oh, yeah. You know you're good. Yeah. All right, so 17, 17, and then give me the top one. And a crit.
Nice.
This is probably going to be a ton of damage. And thank you very much for the raid there out there, folks. High Shelf Rich, nice to see you. We're playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, the upcoming Original Adventures Reincarnated release of Dark Tower by Goodman Games. And the party is currently dealing with some wraiths, having just found a huge amount of treasure in a treasure chest. And a Steel Wind Strike is being deployed, and Tahir, would you please start giving me all of the glorious damage?
So bottom one takes. Is it gonna push it? 35 points.
35 points of damage. That will take out the bottom wraith.
The second fella will take 32,
Ooh, that wraith is still intact.
and the top one will take 73.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dang.
can't handle. We're down to
And
one wraith.
And he will teleport right there
All
as
right.
part of the spell.
As all of these things happen, thanks out there for hanging out, folks. We are going to have this wraith who just wants to steal the life that the Dhampir Tann had stolen from others. We are going for Tann. We are at disadvantage, and they do have a mirror image up, so my odds are not great, but come on, dice. A 13 is not going to get through the disadvantage, and so Tann, I think you might be entitled to finish this one off.
Ooh. Yeah, Tann looking very, very battered. What would life drain? Maybe like with the life drain, he just kind of looks like a little bit more sunken in. He will. Let's go big. He's going to raise his hand and give like a little like kind of boop on his little skeleton nose, and is gonna cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh, go right ahead.
All right. Let's see. Oh, actually, I don't have enough for that one, so we'll go back down to 1. Just to be safe, hopefully. Do I want to go higher? No, I shouldn't go higher.
Oh, a 14's gonna hit. Please roll me some damage.
Got it.
18. So I've got some great news and I've got some bad news.
Oh no.
The great news is you're the first one I have to tell, because all the other Toll Deads passed. But wraiths are immune to necrotic damage.
Oh!
10, anything else for you?
Sure, I will be like, oh man, I like that spell too. And he's gonna do, I thankfully have enough points to do, oh wait, because that's, because I can't do another spell. Never mind.
You have telekinesis?
I do have telekinesis, so I can just shove him away at least.
Sure, we could give a little wraithy shove. That's a
Yeah.
strength saving throw, yes?
I think so. It's been 2 weeks. I gotta
Yeah,
double
good
check.
at that. 9. Yeah, you're just gonna bounce him on back.
Yep. I don't know, I was just like, I want to do something like fun. I was gonna do like the guiding bolt, and I'm like, oh, I'm too close for that. I was like, oh, I'll do the other thing. I'm like, oh yeah, necrotic.
Necrotic. Andry, what do we got?
I'll start moving forward. So 10, 20, 30.
Yep, you can just get there to above Blitz, I think.
No, to there, because I got double movement through
Oh, yeah, you gotta
Right.
move through Bowser. Sorry, yep, you're right.
Bowser. And well, I will. It seemed to work the first time. This time I'm going to give Blitz advantage
You got it.
on his first attack.
Blitz has got advantage, and Blitz is up. Blitz.
Thank you, Andry.
Advantage.
All right.
Hit him right there. Right there.
18 will hit, 27 is plenty, and the last of the wraiths fall. Congratulations, we're out of turn order for the moment. You have a giant wooden trunk full of treasure and neat stuff.
And I'm sorry, I underestimated those creatures.
It's okay, honestly, me too. I would have
But you
broken
survived.
out the harder stuff. I did! I did. I feel so tired though.
You deserve this. I'll put the ivory crown on your head.
Oh, it's so pretty.
As you look up at the ivory crown, you remember the teeth that you lost.
Oh, that's awesome. There's like 2 missing teeth.
I could fashion that into teeth for you if you wish.
I might be young for dentures, but sure. We'll save it for another time. You never know when we'll need this. And he's gonna pat the crown. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Those things were scary, man.
The last door was cold. Do we want to go in there? Or Tann, are you okay?
If you want to go in there, you can. But I'm feeling... Sorry, doing math.
Drained?
10, yeah, I'm feeling really drained. I'm at 10%, man. Yeah, if you want to go in, you can, but I'm probably gonna be hanging back a bit.
If you want to open the door, I still have a little left on my focus.
Alright, let's do it. I'm still big, right? What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, don't ask that.
Oh, what's up this hallway?
Hallway. It's a hallway that leads to a wall, and then it stops.
Interesting. So we
Really?
ready?
Really, that got an interesting comment? It's just mean.
And there's like a little alcove right here?
Yeah, little alcove. Little cubby.
And this here?
It's just a little hallway.
And we can see that it leads up, or...
Yeah, it leads up a little bit. Something up there.
You guys sure you want to be this close? What if this isn't cold? It's cold over here.
Um,
I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door. As you open the door,
Cold.
if you thought it was cold before, you didn't know cold. This actually like makes like your nose hairs frost up a little bit. As soon as you break the seal of this door, a blast of cold air buffets your face and rolls over your ankles. The room is empty, but covered in a thin layer of frost on the floor, walls, and ceilings. A staircase along the eastern wall leads upward.
All right. You guys know I like the cold, right? This room feels nice.
There's an extreme variance in temperature along this hallway.
I'm more curious that there's a set of stairs going up. I don't even think we even know these stairs exist.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious too. Should we go up? We could sneak up on Dahrian.
Is he up there?
Well, he's up on the second floor.
Yep.
Third floor? Whatever
Yep.
floor it was.
He's one floor back, trying to deal with the remains of the spirit Nagas to delay their waking up.
It's up the stairs.
Over to the
Tann,
Be
stairs.
stay
careful.
close.
Frosty's stairs may be slippery.
You got it.
Frosty stairs may be slippery. And as we go and look at where the frosty slippery stairs might lead us, could I ask somebody in the party to roll us a fateful d6? A 3! That's pretty faithful. Come with me, party! Not enough room for everybody. You get kicked out. You go there. You go there. You go there. You temporarily go there. You go over here. You go over here. Okay. Let's reveal some stuff. Buddha, 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 Buddha. Ba-ding. And ba-ding. And ba-ding. And click. Womp. Okay. So you are coming up the stairs. Bowser and Blitz, you are currently at the bottom of the stairs, but I couldn't put you over there for reasons. And as you make your way up the stairs, you realize that the DM has to switch to a different page of his notes, and therefore must stall for time for a moment. Hey, Icewind Juniper, nice to see you out there. Liraloo.
But if you had an idea for the perfect winter vacation, where would you go?
Wait,
What would you do even?
probably skiing.
I've always wanted to go ice skating.
Skating's fun too. Tann, you look terrible. Do you have any potions?
No.
Oh,
I think we ran out of those a while ago if I did have any.
Should we go back and see if Dahrian can heal you a little bit?
I believe he's a little preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, let him focus on his stuff. If anything, I can run away.
As you
I have
round
some-
the corner coming up the stairs, it's a little bit warmer up here, not frigid, but still quite cold. The room that you're entering in is maybe 15 by 15. It's a finished room, nice stone floor and walls. Two of the walls, however, are glowing. The one on the western side is glowing sort of a purpley green, while the northern wall has sort of a yellowy orange incandescence to it.
Tahir, what does that mean? Can you explain it? Blitz?
There's only some. Does it look like it's like kind of shifting colors, or is it like solid color of what the color is?
You would say it's a little shifty. It's
Well-
it's glowing in series, you would say. not quite swirling, but more, moving down.
Well, my first thought was I studied these things called walls of the prismatic variety. Very dangerous, do not touch, but this doesn't seem like it.
Does
This
it
is
look
something
like
with
the purple one that I walked through?
You referring to the mist?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he'll do like the wizard thing. Just contemplate for a second.
Wizard think. Sure, how about a wizard think arcana?
Yeah, assist.
Sure. Wizard think arcana with advantage.
I'm going to the wrong laptop because that's not where my keyboard is anymore.
Can I? Oh,
Oh,
it's fine.
21's pretty good. You would say yes. Teleportation, yes.
It's within my realm of expertise. Maybe this is a shortcut of sorts to certain places.
Yeah. And as you're studying it, it's kind of like a horizontal matrix effect as you watch the glows off. It's definitely trying to give you coordinates, but you don't know who wrote it and how. You'd have to really study. Days, weeks, month to disencode it, or just, walk on through to the other side.
I still have telepathy up. I can teleport back here if I so wish. I can go if you want.
You don't know that. You could end up anywhere. Different plane.
Well, then I'd let you. Then you wouldn't be able to hear me. So that solves that problem.
What is the range on this particular spell? Effect?
Forever, as long as you're here, and not.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is we know this is here, and if we really want to play with it, then we can. But if we all start going through here, how is Dahrian ever going to find us?
That's right. He's be very confused.
Dahrian's like,
lose
I
his
can
connection.
hear you.
Shit. We didn't turn off the comms. We didn't have him muted. Nothing to
What?
hear here, Dahrian. Just you're doing a wonderful job.
Dahrian,
Please
Tann
come back.
almost died.
Can you come
you-
heal her?
Did you hear me scream out loud and in my mind?
I'm trying to keep immortal creatures from repopping, and you're just out there lollygagging, talking about beef. I've been listening this whole time.
I think Dahrian has beef with us right now.
Oh, damn.
None of this, of course, is actual canon. We'll find out what Dahrian thought about the whole situation when Dahrian returns. But appropriate banter. And
I'd say
the
that's
thing that
wise.
Dahrian is doing is quite serious. You have dealt a blow to spirit nagas, and they do hold grudges.
I'd say it's fine. Let's just leave it here for now. We know it's here. Unless,
Oh, you
Is there
can't
any-
do this to me.
is there any hidden doors in the chamber? This is a very barren room other than the teleportation walls, DM.
I mean,
Something might be
if you were to
amiss.
say, like, a hidden door is a teleportation door? This sort of hidden doors?
Of the mechanical variety,
Of the
DM.
mechanical variety? How about a investigational
Sub-
check there?
Who will go through the freezer to the teleportation room? Shit! Clearly any sane person would.
You're like, obviously the
you
door is
doing?
there and there,
Fire room?
I don't deal with fire very well, but sure.
I do.
You do?
In,
Oh,
in
You open the
moderation.
door, then.
Sure.
With fire
moderation.
moderation.
Moderation in all things, including moderation.
And I promise, Dan, after this door, we'll let you rest. Okay?
Sounds good. I'm curious too, honestly.
Sure. So back downstairs we go. Gunk-a-dunk-a-dunk. Quite chilly down there still. We'll refocus us into the appropriate area there. You walk over to the quite warm door. And then who is opening the quite warm door?
The wizard.
The wizard? Nope.
Oh.
That's not a wizard. That's Bowser and Blitz.
I'm sorry, I assumed.
I got it. I can open a door from time to time. What's the worst that could happen? Door.
You
You
open
could
the
burn
door.
alive.
Have you ever in the real world opened up, a good barbecue smoker, and then the wind kind of picks up the wrong way and it just pours over you, and you are
Is this like
I can't see, but I feel delicious.
absolutely?
Okay, that is what just happened. You just got caught with all the smoker smoke. You will smell delicious for days, but you can't see a thing. For the rest of you, you just see like clouds of smoke billowing out and then rising up across the room. Tahir is somewhere in that delicious mess. It's warm, Tahir, but where you're standing,
Smoker!
yeah, it's warm, but not dangerously warm where you are right now.
Take a big old whiff of the air. Is there any hint of pork of the variety or beef
It's
of the variety
probably a
that may or may not
probably a
be
good
ribs?
beefy briskety kind of smell coming out of there.
Oh, it's so good. Stop it. I'm too hungry for this. I smell brisket.
Smell brisket. It smells good.
That's some good smelling meat.
I'm gonna first have a listen. Just make
Okay.
sure there's no living things in here.
Sure, you have a listen. You can hear a fire crackling out in there somewhere, but the smoke is just constantly pouring through you. You maybe have put your hand towards the wall to kind of check the heat inside. Your fingers come away. It's got like that char that would be on the inside of a barbecue, like just layer and layer and layer of carbon and flavor.
I'm really curious where they even get the fire for this place. But that's not the important question right now. He draws the rapier. Sticks it in. Where's the meat?
Okay. You don't hit anything within the length of your rapier. Your rapier is only an arm and a rapier long. You're nothing there.
Walter, come here, boy. Where's the meat? He's a mechanical dog. This is not good. There's something in there and I want it. It smells amazing. It might be Minotaur, and then I'll answer a question of cannibalism.
Does it?
Deep questions tonight.
We'll find out. Do I have any spells that disperse smoke? Let's find out. Prestidigitation? No. I can make it smell even better. And I do that. A little brown sugar smell in there. It's great.
Ooh.
Nope. Nope.
Hmm.
Nope. Haste? Nope. Can't do that. Another step? Nah. I can make this a real impenetrable fire. Just cast Wall of Force.
Fairy fire?
You make the smoke glow all pretty like.
Oh, wait a second. Where is it?
Hold on. I'm thinking I'm getting a communication through our... What's it called?
Yeah,
Our
the mind link is kicking in.
telepathy. Hold on. I think I hear something.
Hold on. I don't know if this
I feel like I hear...
counts,
I feel like I
but-
possibly hear someone coming down the hallway, maybe. It might be later. I'm not sure.
Oh. If it counts, I have this thing, Storm Guide. You gain the ability to subtly control the weather around you. If it's raining, you can use an action to like cause the rain to stop falling. If it's windy, you can like use a bonus action to like choose the direction. Would I be able to like make whatever
Oh.
air is in here like breeze, like create a draft?
Okay.
I don't think it would work. I feel like it's a reach, but
All right, I just want to explain to you. Okay. Smoke is not weather for the rest of the world, but I know that a lot of our folks do live in California, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
allow this because smoke
Smoke
is
is
a weather
weather.
came from California.
Smoke and smog is weather.
Smoke and smog is weather. So you are able to kick up a little bit of a breeze and move things around. It does get enough for you to realize that the smoke is rising from the floor and is a fairly continuous pouring up of smoke. Around the corners of the room and around the back wall, it's still too much for you to see, but you can basically see the middle of the room, smoke is rising up out of it.
Gotcha.
Um,
Is it like
I-
it's like a grate? Or
No, it just seems to be rising straight up out of the floor.
well, while Tann is investigating there, I think Blitz will move back to the treasure room and look at the shaft in the ceiling that you mentioned.
Sure.
Does that have anything to do with ventilation? Or, like, perhaps as a way to activate some sort of airflow system? I don't know.
You head back over there. You don't see any fans or any louvers or anything like that that would control it. It's probably a way to climb up or drop down. You could certainly try and clamber your way up there if you chose.
No, that's okay. We'll wait on that. Just trying to help the other room there.
Sounds good. And so, smoky room. You can see the smoke's coming up from the floor. You still can't see the back wall, though.
Would you like us to investigate?
Yes.
Probably. Okay, he said yes.
But he sent me into a room with a bunch
That's
of
right.
files.
He can't breathe. He's like the best person for this.
Bowser and Blitz, as you
Is it
are
I am smart.
as you are making your way into the room, the smoke sort of billowing up all around you. Could I have Bowser give me a DC 15 dexterity saving throw?
Oh no, he's getting too hot. Pause.
Pause. A 20.
Hey!
So Bowser is sort of walking along, and then, good thing, 4 legs are better than 2 legs. 1 paw doesn't hit ground. Bowser sort of goes off balance. Blitz, you're kind of like on the back for a second, and then Bowser just like super spreads and holds. Okay? And you realize that there isn't really a floor below Bowser. His belly is now hanging in the floor area. It's not a pit. He's just able to fall through the floor for some reason, and right now he's all kinds of splayed out, just trying not to let that happen. And he gives you a little like, "Roof."
little go-go gadget dog.
I'll try to hop off the back and grab his tail and pull him back.
Yeah, you hop off, you give him a pull back. Chris, go ahead and jump on in as soon as you're ready.
There's no floor in that room.
Dahrian, do you copy? We hear you.
Awesome. And so, Dahrian, we'll give him a second. 1 second as I shuffle some screens around here, folks at home. Put Andry back where Andry goes. We'll put Blitz where Blitz goes.
Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Dahrian, your murdering of Nagas was a success. Excellent. Good to hear. No pun intended.
I was successful.
Dahrian, we've gotten so much more treasure. It's crazy how much treasure we've gotten.
Dahrian, you're a rich man now.
Yes. But at the moment, what's happening is, Dahrian, you are coming down because you heard there was a bit of a commotion going on. Some wraithing had happened, and Tann had gotten themselves quite beat up. You're coming up on the party as they're standing on a south-facing door. They are hauling Bowser back by his hind legs and back. It looks like he was trying to fall through the floor in some fashion. The room is filled with smoke, and smoke continues to billow up from the floor where Bowser was. That's kind of the action happening at the moment. And then I'll turn it back over to you all as far as what's going on. Dahrian, you had been basically trying to consecrate the area where those spirit nagas were to prevent them from reconstituting very quickly. You feel that you've stalled that as an immediate threat, but that was a high enough priority that you separated while they did a little adventuring and got a little bit greedy. And there we go.
Tann, you look hurt.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
You look all sunken in. Your teeth even seem longer than usual.
Yes.
How are my cheekbones?
Prominent.
Prominent.
Prominent, yes.
Could cut glass.
My complexion's paler than usual.
I would take it a short rest or long rest is probably not in the near future, correct?
Not in the immediate future, no.
All right. Well, I will give a little bit of healing to Tann.
Oh, thank you.
Why don't I do that? A little 30 for you.
A little.
Yeah, thank you.
So what landed you in this state? What did you ended up? What have you guys found?
Race.
Race.
We really could have used you. You are the cleric.
My apologies. I believe I've stalled the reconstituting of these nagas, at least for a while. So we won't have.
But Dahrian, it was race. We could have really used you.
I'm sorry. I am
okay.
terribly sorry. Perhaps there's more.
Speaking of more,
Let's hope not.
Speaking of more, we have an important question for you.
Yeah.
Are you a pork or a beef guy?
Beef.
Or chicken. Maybe you're chicken. Or fish.
I like all of them, actually.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
Reese.
Why do you ask?
There's a fire giant over there cooking up a side of pork or beef. Well, like a whole cow, I think.
You might be thinking of hunting us down too, though.
Yeah, he's got some dogs, and he won't share them. I asked him.
We have 1.5 cows that he'll let us cook if we wish.
Interesting. So he didn't attack you immediately? Have you treated
I talked
with him?
I talked to him. Like,
He reached for his sword, but then Andry was like, "Are you my dad?" And he paused.
yeah, I think I confused him a little bit. Giants aren't the smartest.
Uh-huh.
Well, some of them are.
Well, what is next on the agenda here? Is there...
Oh yeah, and then there was.
We're investigating this room that appears to be full of smoke, and there's no floor in there.
How far does that pit go down?
I'm not sure. Bowser didn't fall all the way.
How about a quick Arcana check?
From...
Whoever would like to figure out about this floor.
You want me to do it?
Got it.
Blitz is figuring it out. So Blitz, you hunker down and start sort of paying closer attention to the floor, and you realize something. The floor has the same sort of squiggly glow text as was upstairs on those walls, except this has a very grayish, smoky color to the glow, and the smoke is coming up from there. It looks like this is a teleportation floor?
We found one of these upstairs, but different.
We have an orange, we have a purple, and we have a gray.
I kind of wish I'd looked up in the giant's room. Wonder if that's where this is coming from.
Is this the 4th level, by the way, Casey?
You are
Is that
on
what
the
this
4th
is?
level, yep.
Okay.
Well, I think this is not a room we should really linger too long in. If it is a teleportation room, I assume we do not want to be at the end of what's going to be at the end of that portal.
Probably a fire. Yeah, you're right. Fire bad.
I'm still a little jumpy about going into rooms.
Wait,
actually,
why?
at the moment. Well, I died.
Oh.
I was
I'm
destroyed.
sorry, Dahrian.
Almost utterly.
So was Tann.
I didn't make it to the other side though, like he did. So I think he's very warranted in his worry.
Bit apprehensive for sure.
And so the party has found a smoky room, a chilly room, a freezing room, a room with 2 teleportations, the room with the Minotaur lair, now with less Minotaurs. There's a little bit of a hallway up to the north. You did see your big snaky lizardy demon creature. And then we've got a fire giant currently chilling to the south, roasting up some cow. Where might we be headed for the last 20 to 30 minutes of our session tonight?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm going to be honest, guys. That cow smells really, really good.
Are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting?
We got Dahrian here now. How bad could it be? But I don't want to make you guys do anything you don't want to do.
If you want, I could go first.
You're into the ribs too, aren't you?
A little bit. Beef ribs are pretty great.
Okay, so we're thinking with our stomachs, maybe we let the rest of them who are like Blitz, you don't think with your stomach. So what do you think?
I think with my head.
No, but should we go take that meat from that giant?
But we have our own meat.
We're running out. We're pretty low. We've been in
We
here
have
a long time.
We have 1.5 cows.
Is that the conversion rate for a Minotaur?
Yes, and 1.5 humans as well. But I didn't tally those due to ethical standards.
So the 1.5 cows that we have were Minotaurs.
And they're
yes, they're already partially cooked, preheated.
You generally don't eat
ready
the
to
head.
Mm.
It really seems to be like we'd be like insulting Tann because she's like half goat. Like,
I eat meat sometimes too.
but
would you eat the Minotaurs, Tann?
Would you? If you're down, Tann, so am I. But if you're not, then I'm not.
I don't know. It's a little too much man.
And did you say that the fire giant has dogs with him?
There
Yeah.
are like 4 dogs.
Of the fire variety.
And he threatened me, and then he said that maybe he could send the dogs to hunt us down later.
He said that he would send the dogs to hunt us down later?
He said maybe.
Well, he promised one of his dogs he would. When I make promises like that to Bowser, I keep them.
I mean, if we want to do this, I can just go invisible, walk into the room, cut the 5 of them in an instant, and go from there. I'm feeling pretty confident.
I think we could probably take them, and if he's threatened you with action later, it probably would be a good idea to eliminate this threat.
All right, so Tann, you're feeling okay now?
I have something that can help me feel better in the meantime. I was thinking of polymorphing into a T-Rex.
Once you're a T-Rex, then would you eat the Minotaurs?
Things get a little muddy as a T-Rex. Like, meat is
bloody.
just meat at that point. Yeah.
I mean, meat's meat, and a T-Rex has got to eat, right?
Yeah. In my mind, though, it's like, that's a lot of man. I don't know if I want to eat a man. But when, as a T-Rex, just everything is like, ooh. That could be tasty.
Are you the only one that can turn into a T-Rex? Because that sounds so cool.
Which got me thinking, don't actually do it. What if I turned into the T-Rex and then Tahir made me invisible?
Oh my god.
I'm in.
Wait,
I am in.
Hold on. Can't Damien make you invisible?
Who is this Damien?
Or Dahrian?
I did that too.
Can I? I think I can.
And then don't you have like haste? Oh, you've got that haste ring.
I have the haste ring. I can keep it on the T-Rex finger. On the little claw. Casey's like, I don't like this.
All right, so here's what we do. If we want to do this correctly, I think this is how we should do it.
Okay.
Dahrian, if you cast the invisibility, I can cast the haste, so you won't tire out.
This will be so stupid. I love it.
Wait, can you do anything? Could you make her bigger or something? Buff her up. Andry, do you got anything? Andry?
I don't do spells.
Shit.
And don't you have to concentrate on that?
Who are you talking
Polymorph?
to?
Yeah. They all require concentration.
Yeah. So what happens when the giant hits you and you lose your concentration?
At least I think polymorph is concentration.
I
may
have
be able to
another
prevent
idea.
Yeah, it's concentration. Ooh.
So, what if we did it to Bowser?
Oh.
Wait, can you do it to Bowser?
I can cast polymorph onto other things besides
Oh
myself.
my god,
You
that'd
could turn
be
him
crazy.
into Grimlock.
He can become a kaiju.
He's looking. He doesn't know.
I don't know that one. I don't know what the challenge rating on the companions are.
No,
Oh,
Grimlock
true. Actually,
It's character level, right?
I don't know.
That's- yeah,
Steel
actually.
Defender has a challenge rating of dash. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what creature must be. The transformation lasted or until the new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to less through. Oh, then the target.
Yeah,
Then the
we're
target's level. Oh, that's interesting. I never noticed that.
Or we could just solve the problem, make Andry a T-Rex that's fast and invisible.
Yeah. Andry, you
These
want
are-
to be a T-Rex?
These are things like, and as you're discussing all of this, Tann, you just like smell popcorn, and like you just get the impression that the gem is just sitting in your bag with a bin of popcorn and just like munching, loving every second of this. So,
He's like, I have chosen the right person to be around.
yes. And so Have we decided on a course of action?
So I'm not gonna say it, but are we in agreement to fight the fire giant or no?
I'm
I think
okay
so.
with doing so.
Yeah.
If we all hide behind the door, buff up Andry, and let him go. Then he has nothing to concentrate on. Just murder.
He is a hasted, invisible T-Rex.
That's raging.
That is raging.
That's raging. You said you would hunt me. I don't think so.
I like this plan.
Invisible, raging.
So I will. Dahrian, do you want to cast the invisibility? No, wait, I don't have to cast because I have haste
Hasted.
and invisibility. Like, if you want to do the invisibility, I can do the haste, and then hand does the polymorph.
Okay, so
And I'll just stand back and do Toll the Deads on them.
the plan is going fantastically well until the T-Rex makes it up to the double doors, which are pole doors, and he's just like, trying to get on the handle.
No, I think what we would do is probably I would run in as a human because I would have to rage as I got in there.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot.
And
yeah. Okay.
if I didn't rage before I started attacking, then I
So
would lose the rage,
crazy
right?
T-Rex is going to be here. Where would the rest of the party be during this event?
The back.
Yeah.
Okay,
the back.
please position the rest of the party, and then we'll fire up a turn order and see how this all goes down here.
I assume we'd have to see him to cast it initially. So how far is haste? 30 feet.
Yeah, I would have to. I would have to make him I need to touch him for invisibility to work.
Okay.
So
Invisibility first.
Invisibility last, because otherwise you can't see him.
Oh,
So everybody's kind of clumped up there. Doors open. Go ahead and roll yourselves into initiative. Even though you're an invisible T-Rex, I'm gonna say surprise stealth is just not your friend. That's okay because the fire giant rolled a 0 initiative.
nice.
Well done,
makes total sense.
initiative friends.
As we all would in this situation.
Absolutely. So prep time. Doors open. At the top of the turn order is going to be Dahrian. We'll say you've got your spells off, so this is actually round 1 of combat. Dahrian, are you doing anything combat-wise?
Let me make sure I'm within range here. I would just do a Toll the Dead, probably. Make
Sounds
sure 60 feet. Yep, that's totally fine.
And giants or hounds?
I will do a Hound.
You got it.
It has not been hurt yet, so
Have not,
11
but
points.
has now been hurt. 11 points of necrotic damage. Striking a hound. Dahrian, anything else?
that is it.
Oh, the door's open and everything's already in place.
Yeah. You've executed.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
You've
cool.
executed the plan up till it is now go time. Invisible Tyrannosaurus is making its way in, but there's just no way you're finishing that approach. Blitz.
All right, I'm gonna try another new trick. Here it goes.
And which one are you using this on?
The big guy.
And that's going to be a wisdom save, you say. A 12 is not a 16, is it?
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Oh, no. We are paralyzed. Blitz, anything else?
No.
Tann.
What to even do? um. Just to be safe, I'm going to once again cast a mirror image on myself
Okay.
as a safety precaution.
Yoop, yoop, yoop. You mirror image yourself up.
Perfect. It's not concentration. It's okay to do that.
Yep.
I think that would be it for me.
You got it. Tahir.
I got range stuff. I believe so. One of the dogs was hit with magics, right?
Sure was.
I'll do the same thing. I'll toll the dead.
No!
Nice.
10 is not going to be good enough. 14 points of damage. It's still a hound, and it's still from hell.
And I got a crossbow, so I will use that as well.
Torink. 26 is a hit.
For that, plus this, 13 points.
13 there. Still a hound.
And then the wizard will be out of sight, out of mind.
Zoomp. Going out of there. Andry. You are big, invisible, raging, and hasted, and a Tyrannosaurus.
Wow. Okay. Can I jump over the dogs?
You could walk around them.
Okay, I'll walk around them.
You have all of the movement speed.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're right.
one
Yeah,
of
you're
them,
Crowd surf.
one of them is going to get an attack of opportunity. So they're going to just try and bite your ankle.
Do you get an attack of opportunity, something invisible?
Oh, they don't get an attack of opportunity. Never mind.
This is going to be so surprising.
Multi-attack. We'll start with a little bite.
And he's
to...
paralyzed!
And he's paralyzed. So attacking with advantage. 25. Roll the advantage just in case you crit. It doesn't
think
matter.
you're
He's
automatic
paralyzed.
crits.
It's an auto crit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 4d12, so 8d12?
Yup.
Oh, I can't do 8. Can I?
If you
No,
just
that attitude.
click your bite twice. Yep, and
No,
you are
well,
within
let me
5
click.
feet, so yelp. Oh, is it not letting you crit it?
No.
Aw.
Here's your dice roller in the top left. Oh, there you go.
There we go. So 54 points of damage on your first attack. Well done.
Plus
wait.
7.
56.
A rage, yeah.
And,
no,
and
plus
the strength
7.
too. And the strength too from
And
the
strength.
Tyrannosaurus.
Okay, yep. Math. Got it?
So 61.
Yep.
I have a tail,
You do have a tail.
and that'll go to one of the dogs.
You got it. Surprising miss.
You're invisible.
You're invisible. You have advantage.
Ah.
15, not much better, but it is enough to hit.
Alright, so the dog will take 3d8 damage. Plus 7. Or plus 9, sorry. with
Got it.
range. And then, because I'm hasted,
Yep.
I will bite the giant again.
Okie dokie. You have advantage. 25's a hit. And
So
then
another
8d12 plus
8d12.
9 again.
The game has just turned to how can we buff Percy in every possible facet.
Right.
Poor Sturdy.
Yes.
45 plus 9 would be 54. That's a lot of damage, but Snurgy is not dead yet. Andry, anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's going to bring up Team Fire. Team Fire, 3 hounds. Going to move forward to there. They're going to unleash their fire breath at Dahrian, Blitz, and Bowser. Dahrian, Blitz, and Bowser, you each will need to give me 3 DC 12 dexterity saving throws. And give me a second. We will run 1. That's not the button I want. Dog number 1, dog number 2, dog number 3. So for your saving throws, if you can pass, you take half of those. If you pass none of them, you would take a lot of damage.
And as they run away, I have a 10-foot reach, so I
Ooh.
should be able to opportunity attack one.
You can opportunity attack one of them, sure can. You would have advantage on it. 27. For 20, you know what? Ignore that first one, just the 11 and the 29. Only 2 saving throws for each of you.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's worse. Hopefully Bowser does
Alright,
better.
both of you are taking 40 points of fiery damage. And then Bowser is taking 534.
34 to Bowser.
34 to Bowser. Way to go, Hounds.
And then how much is twice that for us? Or for Blitz?
Blitz took 40.
That's hot.
That's
And
hot.
2 Constitution, right?
Oh, that-
Yes, if you're concentrating, we need Constitution saving throws.
Hey.
You guys are superstars.
There we go. Down south, Hellhound that can't see but is pretty sure where you are there, giant dinosaur, is going to throw a fiery breath your way. Can I get a dex saving throw from our giant dinosaur?
You might have advantage because you're hasted. Let me check.
And then we're going to have
You
a
have
wisdom
advantage.
saving throw. And you pass, so you will only take 5 points of damage there. Come on, break this. Yes! Paralyze is off. Fire Giant. Maybe next round he'll get to do something. But in the meantime, Dahrian, it's back to you. It's a little toasty. There's some hellhounds in front of you. What's up?
Let's see. All right, Blitz. You're gonna be doing some shit, right?
I do not perform bodily functions, normal bodily functions.
What do we got here? Word of Radiance. DC 16 Constitution saving throws. Bump, bump. Both passing with a 17. They shrug it off.
Crap.
Crazy saving throws today. Dahrian, anything else?
I think that's all I got.
All right, Blitz, let's see some non-normal bodily functions.
Alright. Let's whip out the old blades, I think. There they come.
Spirit Guardians would be concentration. Were you concentrating on anything?
Not anymore. It was the hold monster, but he broke it, right?
Oh, yep, you got it. Wop, 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 wop. Beyblades deployed. And so, Blitz, Bowser, movement, etc.
Alright, move up and Bowser will take a swipe.
You got it. Bowser swipe. 16 hits, 9 points of damage there. Give me the extra d4. Makes it 10. Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
Tann. Beyblades whiz around you. What's going on?
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Tann is going to cast Guiding Bolt on probably this one because that's the one he can see.
You got it.
Guiding Bolt. There you are. Cast.
15's exactly the number you need, so that'll hit.
Nice. 16 points of radiance.
16 points of radiant damage and targeted for the next attack.
Yeah.
Tann, anything more?
I think that's it.
Tahir.
The wizard appears.
Wizard!
He's glowing! I see him in my sights. The wrong keyboard again. I see him in my sights. Wizard!
No! Sure you don't!
Wizard! I will cast Toll the Dead and go away.
Wisdom saving throw from our Hellhound. A 2 is not a good hit. What kind of damage did I take from that, Toll the Dead?
The wizard kind. Shit!
Maybe
Something.
Cleric Toll the Dead next time. To hear anything else?
Wizard!
Wizard! Andry! The giant invisible raging hasted Tyrannosaurus. What are we doing?
Bite for... Well, I'll just do 2 bites to the giant first.
Giant bite. With advantage from invisibility is a crit. Doing 51 points of damage. And that will drop the fire giant. Gronk.
Tail swipe for the one behind me.
Hell swipe for the hound behind. Uh, 29 for 19 to 21 is still standing.
I'm going to jump over to... Well, I'm just going to move over to where the other 2 are.
Sure. Dum, 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 dum.
Not cooperating. And I will bite. The one that's attacking... Who looks worse? Who cares? The one that's attacking Dahrian, I guess.
You got it. Dahrian's side. Bite attack with advantage. 27's a hit. 36, which is actually 38, is plenty. Hound is gone. Dahrian, I think it's your turn.
I'm trying to imagine what this would look like because he's invisible. And he's like
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
eating.
It is not Dahrian's turn. It's the Hound's turns first. So yes, it's basically just big bite marks are appearing in the monsters, and probably that hound just vanished. But before we get to Dahrian's turn, my hound's got to go. This one here did get its breath weapon recharge, so Bowser, Dahrian, and Blitz, you will get one more burst of the breath weapon. Can I get a DC 12 dexterity saving throw versus 18 points of damage? Dahrian will take all 18, coming in with a round 0.
I'm gonna have to do absorb elements on this one, because if I fail, I die. Let's see. So okay, there we go. Absorb elements, and here comes the save. Yeah, I made it.
You got it. So 9 less 6 equals 3. 3 points of damage there. Hellhound trying to bite the invisible Tyrannosaurus manages to do it with a 23. So 23 points of sorry. 20 points of damage. No. Yeah, 20 points of damage. 10 piercing, 10 fire to the invisible Tyrannosaurus, who doesn't care. And the Bay Blades did some damage.
Nothing. Well, they go away, I guess.
No, you would have got them before they hit, so that would have done the first round of damage, which we got in there, and now they have gone away. And so I think we are caught back up to all the things, and we will now have Dahrian's turn. Thank you for the confusion. Dahrian, what do we got?
Flail attack. God damn.
No flail attack.
Trying to get a miss.
Anything else?
Nope.
You got it. Blitz, what do we got?
Let's clobber this beast.
Beastie.
Regular clobber.
Regular clobber. Oh, that's a pretty good regular clobber. 12 points of damage there.
And a second one, if needed.
You would need it.
Dang it.
13 won't land it, though.
And Bowser with the swipe.
27 for 5 will not quite put it down. 27 for 9. Or sorry, for 7.
Yeah.
Blinking red with 2 hit points left. Blitz, anything else?
Oh no, that's it.
Alright. Tann, what do we got?
I would like to Toll of the Dead, the one that's blinking red.
Blinking red, told to dead. Wisdom saving throw, and 18.
Oh,
I think you're at a 16 DC?
yeah.
Doggy.
He is wise. Tann, any other?
It's a wise dog. I don't think I'm able to quicken an action anymore. Let me double check.
You could quicken
No.
a spell to a bonus action if you have enough sorcery points left.
I don't. That's what I was double checking. I don't. So that's it for me.
No problem. Tahir.
You ain't nothing but a hellhound, whining all the time. I'm gonna shoot him in his doggy face. It's a heavy crossbow, and I fucking hit.
Yeah. That's it. Hellhound down. Just one chewing on the invisible tail of a Tyrannosaurus left to deal with.
I'm still here. He's gonna get told to dead.
Told to dead. 17.
I was off of notes.
Hanging in there. Though Andry, the invisible, hasted, raging Tyrannosaurus.
So I think the tail would come down first.
Oh.
That's not a hellhound anymore. And so, the party is triumphant and able to deal with the threat of Snurgy and his hellhounds. That gives you access to Snurgy's lair, wherein you find...
Is Snurgy the name of the giant?
Snurgy is the name of the giant.
Names have power.
Names have power. And I like the names that they use in this module. They're funny. And so you have acquired 3/4 of a cow, well smoked and roasted. You have acquired 5,000 gold pieces, a 1,000 gold piece fairly nice magical necklace, 3 orange rocks, 1 square foot piece of flat marble with a tic-tac-toe board scratched on it.
Andry, did you save room?
I think Andry would probably be eating the. Wait. I have like no
Cannibalism?
intelligence at this point, right?
You have some intelligence.
1.
I think when the battle's over, I can just
Oh yeah, you can
switch it
cancel
back
it
to
at any
Andry.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're
Like
an
he's-
actual T-Rex, right? So I would start attacking you guys at this point, right?
No. You know your allies.
Oh, do
Hope
you?
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how that worked. So
You're good.
That would be interesting.
I mean, just a quick snap, and you're back to normal. You're back to
yeah,
Andry.
yeah. All you got to do is stop concentrating on it.
Yeah. Andry. Yeah. No more T-Rex.
I'll end my concentration on his invisibility as well.
That was entertaining.
Yeah.
Now he's stunned too, so
Man,
if that's
considering our crazy amount of preparation and great tactics going in, man, took some damage there. Holy smokes.
Packs of
Like,
hellhounds are
Bowser and
nothing
Blitz
to
are
be
both
scoffed
sitting
at.
over there with sparks just shooting out of their... like, we're
don't worry,
jacked.
guys. It's only like what 18d6. You're fine.
I had a feeling they were gonna run over here, so I was like, I better get something defensive going.
Yeah. And so, the party has cleared most of the southern side of the 4th floor. There's a little bit of space here on the eastern side of the tower that is yet to be explored, and a little bit to the far northern corners. But otherwise, they've done a pretty thorough job of investigating this area. We'll be coming back next week, I believe, to pick up where we left off. We will have the party have an opportunity to basically enjoy a few bites of cow, but do you want to try and roll your short rest now to know whether we're coming back into adventure or resting? Or do we want to wait till next week?
Say roll.
Okay.
Let's say
Yeah.
roll for it.
So the most secure area that you have right here would just be shutting those 2 doors. A 3 gets you past the first the first half-hour mark. I need 1 more d6 to achieve short restiness.
Good time to shine, Dahrian.
A 5
Yes!
is not a 1.
Yeah.
Congratulations, short rest
Finally.
may be deployed.
Alright.
All right. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. We'll be wrapping up while they roll some dice and get themselves ready to heal. We'll be back next week to pick up with more of our Dark Tower session. And if you have been enjoying what we do please make sure to swing by the Discord, check us out on Twitch as we're streaming, and hit up the YouTubes for all the fun stuff that we do. This particular campaign is one of our long format campaigns where we do all kinds of stuff with the same basic player base, but we also have our community campaigns and charity games, which we run on just about a weekly basis at this point. So if you want to come play a game, we can usually find someone to turn it up. We're also often playing games in and about, hanging out, blowing things up, etc. Thanks for all the time, and we will catch you around. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Night all.
Ba-dum-bum.